All right, look. If you have to describe your music journey as a movie or a TV show, Empire, you got a lot of stuff you can describe it as. A lot of stuff. Which one would you describe it as?
That's a good question too. I like that. I'd say it's a mix of like How High and like 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? And like shit. I don't know. That's a good ass question, man. I like that. And let's say like
I can see the 8 Mile part. I don't see the How High part. Because you that I hear it in your music, you that lyrical you that rapper.
I would necessarily consider myself a lyrical, spiritual, miracle rapper, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
I'm gonna cook this up and then right after this I'm gonna show you your music. Yeah. You like the boom back, like you the pinnacle of that shit.
Some of that, I mean, I came from the golden era, but I do everything. I came from where you can rap on everything.
What was your?
You know what I'm saying? I call my shit classic. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think of classic, I think old school. I don't think it's just 90s. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an old school nigga. I like funky shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's not just like rappity rap. I don't consider myself a rappity rap. You know what I'm saying? Personally. I don't take it as disrespect or anything, but I personally don't put myself in the box. You know what I'm saying? So I do all of that. I rap on trap. I grew up trying to rap like Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to rap fast. And I slowed it down and then figured out the patterns. You know what I'm saying? But you can consider some of them beats boom bap, but I come from a certain, like, I come from like Jay Dilla and shit like that. And, you know, the DJ Premier. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like young niggas, we don't really understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna watch it.
And DJ Premier is very important to look up. That's a good person.
You may know them, but you don't get their slow style and shit like that. Like he know it. He know it.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, I mean, so how old are you?
23, both 23.
23. So what year were you born?
01.
01. Damn. Okay. That's real. I ain't mad at that. Because I don't even think of that when I think of motherfuckers that are in their 20s. I'm like, damn, you are.
That's why
born.
But we get older too. Like some of these like little niggas, they like 2006, 2000. We gonna get there.
I mean, we all living in the same age right now. You know what I'm saying? We all in the same. You know, we ain't all the same age, but we in the same age. We all moving through the world. You know what I'm saying?
I say it's always a mental thing. Like I said one thing to this one bitch who was in the spot, and then I said one thing to this one bitch. She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh no, I'm good. And he's like, what? You stopped talking to me because of my age? And he's like, nah, I stopped talking because you think that shit matters. Nah, I was just keep it real, man. You start to think that shit matters. It's like, oh no, but I'm just, don't laugh. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Bye. And then, you know what I mean?
What's the youngest?
Now, this nigga on my head.
Oh, Lord.
You think I'm A minor? You think I like little girls?
Y'all crazy.
He really think I like little girls.
I want you to, because you be saying, I am fucking clearing your path. I know.
Huh?
I know. But you be saying wild shit, and like the context, they don't fucking know.
We was on stream.
Okay. Answer my simple fucking question.
Okay, we was on stream last night. All right, y'all probably not gonna see this because the video too choppy. I can't edit it up. But basically, it was, I never got a chance to do this. It's so fun. But they say you did it as kids, but I didn't grow up with the internet like that. Like, I didn't, my mom used to read books and shit like that. I didn't have a chance to do all the fun internet shit.
Simple question.
We did the random shit on the internet. You press the button, you talk to random people on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And then some of them bitches looking too young.
Chat roulette or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. You talk to random people. And it was all weird. Some of it was weird, but then some of it was cool, and then some of it was weird.
Weird.
This nigga said it was some of them looking like 12 or some shit like that. And then he was like, nigga, why are you still talking? And I was joking.
That's my first question. How old are you? He like, that shit don't matter.
No, what the fuck? I'm gonna fuck up through the screen, nigga. What the fuck are you gonna do? Nigga, I'm talking to the random over there. That's the fucking story.
The conversation ends if you're not of age. And I'm asking you.
Hold on, I can't say it like that. No, I talk to kids.
I'm asking you your personal
I talk
opinion.
to kids.
What the fuck? Clarify, nigga. Stop just saying shit.
Sounds like you're just saying communicating. Just
really?
like, hey.
I don't fuck.
This take a weird direction.
Little girls. You was on the phone with a little girl.
Simple question.
At nighttime.
That's a simple question.
I want to know that.
Nigga, you're wrong.
Huh?
You're wrong.
All right, fuck that. Hey, where'd you get Tru Klassick from? Where'd you get your name from? Tru Klassick.
So fucking
Why did you use that?
That's a hell of a transition right there.
So what?
So shit, I used to go by T Mike. You know what I'm saying? That was my nickname, TMIC. And I was making an album called A Tru Klassick. And it was spelled how it is. And I was saying that before every song, like, yeah, Tru Klassick, the Tru Klassick. I'm like, that shit kind of flow, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, ever since I was a young cat, ever since I was like, 10 years old, I was just like, I fuck with all the old school shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all familiar with George Clinton or any of that stuff.
I know.
Like Funkadelics, you know what I'm
saying? He was on some Tupac shit. I know him.
Yeah, that's who they sampled for, like, all that Snoop Dogg, all the, a lot of classic hip hop records are sampled from them.
This nigga want me to fuck little girl so bad.
Y'all niggas crazy.
This nigga want me to fuck little girl so
I'm pissed that you turned that shit on me like that.
This nigga want me to
Hey, look, I'm dope as hell. Like a bitch though, I'll be like, so you really would accuse me of doing this shit?
I could put the switch on it.
You took that shit somewhere else.
I could switch it.
Question.
Alright, but nah, I really want to know this stuff too. I really want to know, because Daniel, he did shit on me one time about you, so I really would like to know. I want to know. No, I'm dead serious. Like, Daniel, I'm gonna ask you on this whole thing. Make sure you collab with it so you can see your page and shit. But Daniel, you shitted on me one time because he said your business shit, like you've been doing it for so long, and your business shit is right, and I feel like you getting paid shows and shit like that. Showing out niggas that's trying to get paid shows. You talking like real professional type shit. So I would like to know, how'd you get into that arena? And what would you give the upcoming artists advice in that arena? In the business aspect?
I mean, it's more of just educating yourself and kind of just going through it and just becoming self-sufficient. You know, a lot of times cats is like, wait to be booked on shows, you know what I'm saying? Or, don't ever do a lot of events. I started throwing a lot of my own shit. I started getting booked on shit, but I started throwing my own events in like 2010, maybe 2011. And then I started, I was collaborating with my homeboy Sada Dada. That was like Goodnight Gracie's. That's now called, what is that called now? It's The Basement Alive. You know what I'm saying? I think it's called Last Word. But I used to have a stage. We used to have that motherfucker packed out. And then we moved to the Blind Pig. I was going free events in the basement. And then that shit got packed out. And then we had to move it upstairs. And then we was filling it up. On Wednesday nights, we was having 300 people. You know what I'm saying? So it was just tapping in with motherfuckers really is how it was for me. So I started off here. I was doing talent shows. And then I was rocking at let's say the neutral zone. You know what I mean? I started bouncing out. Once I got old enough to get into clubs, I started going to where the hip hop was at. So I started going to Detroit, started going out to Warren, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Started going to Chicago, Pittsburgh. I started just going further and further out.
Just be clear, there's no manager.
No management.
No manager? All right.
No management at all. This is all just using the internet and just contacting people. You know what I'm saying? But
after you hit up Detroit, you said?
Yeah, Detroit was that's the mecca for hip hop in Michigan, I consider. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in Detroit since the 90s, since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? But once I started going out there, I started rubbing shoulders with a lot of the OGs out there and got familiar with people. So whenever there's an event, I'd pop in, motherfuckers be on stage like, Tru Klassick, come to the motherfucking stage and let me just come and rap. You know what I'm saying? And that put me in front of other people. And I just started just building relationships with different producers, artists, whether it was cats that was at own record shops and shit like that. There's this cat, there's this cat, Drew. He was running this 37 Shield. That's an online thing. So they be selling records all over the world, but they sell Detroit hip hop everywhere. But he had a shop there where they was called Division Gallery. And that was the spot, you know what I'm saying? You could be up there from late, early during the day until the next fucking morning. And it'd be legends in that motherfucker, up and coming artists. You show up to them spots, you kind of just rub shoulders with cats, you know what I'm saying? And then I eventually just saw what cats were doing out there. Same with my homeboy Aaron Biggs and Dante LaSalle was throwing events called Blue Collar Gentlemen at the Old Miami. And they was doing it on some just $5, maybe $3 at the door, but pack the fuck out. They booked motherfuckers from all over the Midwest. And that's how I also started meeting people out of town. You know what I mean? So that led to me just being all right, I saw their format, how they was just bringing people around and from outside of the city and then bridging it like that. That's why I ended up like creating Bridging the Gap, which is an event I was throwing at Club Above. But I brought motherfuckers from all over the country out there, and it's like people from here now have relationships from cats that have been touring through here. You know what I'm saying? So under that, that's how I kind of do that. But it's just throwing the events, and it's kind of like just bridging the community. You know what I'm saying?
That's lit. I should probably do that.
You know?
How'd you meet Kenyatta?
I took the game.
I've known Kenyatta for a minute. She's been doing music out here for a grip. I don't know exactly when or how we met, but like I know her brother, Comfy Can. I know her cousin, Him Different. I think we was doing the summer event. I think we just linked up. I don't even know. We was talking about cooking. I was like, yo, I got beats on deck. Like, let's work. And so I sent her some beats, and she picked out one that ended up going on her album. And we recorded that shit together. I recorded the whole session. But yeah, we've been cool since that, though. Mm-hmm.
Where's that spot for you? That's the mecca. Let me ask you two meccas. Where's the mecca for music, and where's the mecca for hip hop and rap right now?
I mean, if you in Michigan, I mean,
I'm talking about period.
Period. The mecca is New York.
New York.
That's where hip hop started.
Okay, the mecca for hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? That's hip. It's New York. You know what I'm saying? New York is the mecca.
What about music?
For music, I don't know. If you want, I think Austin is like the music capital right now. If you're looking for like a music capital, I'd say probably Austin, Texas.
What's up?
Because you ever heard of Nashville just kind of being the music capital?
Yeah, I heard Nashville because like even the BMI checks, it be Nashville. Like they got Nashville, they got a lot of.
It's a big music industry, but it's like tons of venues, but they're mainly like country. You know what I'm saying? That's like the country capital. But if you go to Austin, Texas, I don't know. It's different now, man. It's like people from all over the country go there, but it's more venues in Austin than there are anywhere else. And they accept hip hop. They have hip hop shows, more hip hop shows, and more hip hop acts there than any other city I've been to.
You independent or sign?
Independent.
Would you ever sign? And what would make you sign?
It'd have to make sense. I mean, I'm able to do shit myself. You know what I mean? So if cats could like give me shit that I can't provide myself, I'd do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of cats like the industry is kind of like what's the word? It just ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? It's never really meant for the artists to do good.
Talking like an old school nigga. This is an old school nigga. Use the old school nigga in my head, bro. Use the old school nigga in my head. But you got the game though. I'm looking at this shit though. Don't take it as a slight. I'm learning a new game though, because even this one girl, Alicia King, you know what she is?
No, off the top, no.
Bro, she performed at the goddamn. They did that crazy shit in Detroit with the Lions.
Okay.
She performed on that stage, the Lions Drive.
Dope.
I'm learning. You don't even gotta be streaming code with it. You don't even gotta be Instagram code with it, internet code with it. You can be performing code with it. I think you more performing code with it. No whole shit.
I mean, yeah, when it's like there's studio artists and then there's like
she get paid G's, a lot of G's, just to, she told me in an interview, a lot of G's just to perform off of just that National Super Bowl. But now I looked at her stats, her streaming wasn't hundreds of thousands, even 30,000. It wasn't crazy. So I'm looking at
a lot of that shit don't translate, and a lot of that shit ain't even really real.
You the one that shit don't translate to. That's why like the word of mouth for you was strong. Even I knew the word of mouth for you was stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I think relationships are more important than numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because like numbers can be deflated. You know what I'm saying? And be like skewed. You know what I'm saying? For different things. You know what I'm saying? This is like, how can somebody like me? I got maybe almost like about 3,000, 4,000 followers on IG. Not the craziest amount of listeners on Spotify, but I do national tours every fucking year and I get paid everywhere I'm going.
It's crazy.
But why is there niggas that have 100,000 fucking views and listens on their shit that can't book a single show?
That's crazy.
So what do you want more? To look cool by having a bunch of fake fucking listeners that ain't even listening to your shit, that won't even come paid for a ticket? Nigga, if you have 100,000 fucking plays in one city and you can't book a show with at least 100 to 500 people in that bitch and pay $20, that's not real listeners, nigga. That's fake. It's not real. That's when motherfuckers be showing all this like end of the fucking year shit. Nigga, how does that reflect in real life?
Really?
I don't give a fuck what I look like on the internet, nigga, or to anybody, because I know what the fuck I do in real life. I know the respect I get from the fucking motherfuckers I grew up watching, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I move like that. It's like numbers to me. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with industry because the industry is like it's made to sell an image. They put more money behind marketing than they do the actual product that they're fucking selling.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like some niggas like the chain is cool. You know what I mean? That's a sign of success. It's a sign of that. But a lot of that shit, nigga, you took that out of your advance that you have to pay back. You know what I'm saying? To get that nice ass chain. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers with this shit's an illusion of success, and it's an illusion. Like house niggas is always gonna look nicer than the niggas in the field. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I even told him. I think I told you about that. I was like, man, I don't even stream my own stuff because I really want the music. I really want to see the real. Even me, I want to see the real numbers. Even they say Instagram, even
organic. At least
ads,
keep it organic. You know
ads,
yeah, ads are
we
good.
can pay for ads though. Like some I don't do YouTube ads because we do YouTube ads. You can every YouTube ad you get, that's a view.
Yeah.
So that's gonna fuck my mind up. I'm gonna think, know what I mean? It's gonna think, oh, I think this song's doing better than this one, but now I gotta do like the likes and the views don't really matter now. So I'm looking at the shit weird now. I'm looking like
if it's real engagement, I say like it's not. I wouldn't say focus on the numbers. Focus on making something that connects with people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you know, whether it's content where you just talking to people, whether it's a song, just make some shit that's gonna connect with folks where people can just relate to it. People will be focused on trying to look like this or look like that, opposed to like focus on the art, focus on the craft, focus on being the best of what you're doing and stand out. You know what I mean? It's just like you can take notes from everybody, whether they're doing good or bad. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, and you can make it uniquely with your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all, you know. You got the couch interviews right here. This is y'all uniquely y'all shit right here. You feel me?
We got niggas doing this shit in Ipsy though too. That's the
and I fuck with that.
They said we got the a couple people that said we're gonna create like years from now we're gonna look like, oh, we started the industry in Ipsy. We're gonna be like, oh,
you gotta start somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We started the industry in Ipsy. Because we're the only niggas that can tell people stories in Ipsy.
Hey man, and you gotta create that platform, you know what I'm saying? Give motherfuckers a space to come and talk their shit and, you know, spotlight people, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need more of too.
Let me ask you this real quick. You said that you meet the nigga to the people that you grew up listening to. And then so I wanna know, you've been in the game for a minute, who are those people that you met that was like, oh shit. And then were they fans of you? I wanna know how that shit went.
Shit like KRS-One, that's one
you met that dude?
Yeah, I've done multiple shows when I got co-signed from on stage. Yeah. Shit. Fucking Big Crit. Tory Lanez. It was it's a list of motherfuckers. But like
Tory Lanez did it?
He was a wild nigga, man, when I met him. I don't know. When I met this nigga here, I'm like, you know, it was just like, I don't know, you know, but when I see stories about him while out, but when I met him, he was a really cool dude. We hung out for like 2 hours. My mans ended up like rapping for like 30. Tru Klassick rap for this nigga for like 30 fucking minutes. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling. But like we was just hanging out, smoking trees, talking this shit, like kicking shit. At that time, we kicked ourselves in the ass. It was like this nigga was like, at the time, he was only charging like $350, $500 for a feature and a beat, nigga. He was like, I'll do a hook and make a beat for you for $500, nigga. At the time, yeah. He was like cutting deals for niggas. This is right before he blew the fuck up. Like right before he you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this though. You got the I feel like you in the industry. I feel like you cool in the industry. But it's the you can move anywhere. I feel like you can do this now. But if you can move anywhere, where would you move at and where would you stay? And do you stay in Ipsy now? Those two questions.
Yeah, I'm like Ann Arbor, Ipsy. I'm pretty much in like Detroit all the time as well. Like my lady lives like right out that way, so I'll be out that way. But I'm just more about just moving around. Like I just got my little bases, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna move to Texas for a minute. But I'm like, I want to move towards the Southwest because it's like it's warm all year round, so you can travel and do music all year round. You know what I'm saying? Like Midwest, East Coast, they only really do that shit when it's like nice and seasonal. You know what I'm saying? It's like seasonal. So I want to go where you can do that shit all year round. You know what I mean? That's like, you know, Cali, you know.
Me always,
Phoenix,
I like cold. I like cuddling up in a cabin with a bitch that's cold. That's cool. That's me. Like I want to go to Alaska or some shit like that.
I could dig that. I fuck with Alaska. I want to see the Northern Lights in that motherfucker.
Northern Lights? What's that?
Oh man, they hit here recently too. But Northern Lights is like the aura from the fucking sun. It's like all this like
Oh, it look like LED lights in the sky.
Yeah, it looks like neon lights in the fucking sky. Yeah.
I got you.
And you see it like only in the north. Like normally you can see it up there, but recently it just happened where you can see it like all over the like.
When I get my life right, I'm gonna do that shit. Go there, kids, wife, chill the fuck out.
Nah, I ain't mad at that, bro. I fuck with that.
Hey, I send you a verse to motherfucking Gmail. Get that. I'm so serious. I'm gonna get that nigga.
Hey, I fuck with it up there, but you know, Alaska, it'd be like
That's why I don't get
90 days of darkness and then 90 days of light.
I like that. I fuck with it, but I don't get the like y'all be. I'm telling you, we the exact opposite on the shit. But I respect it though. Anything, cause you do the traveling, the stage, or the performances. Me, I'm at home. I email to you. I'm dropping this day. Oh yeah. Some people say, oh no, we gotta be in the studio to feel together. And I be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, ain't all that shit. It's whatever you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think what I'm doing is like just a sign of success or whatever. It's like everything is what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, oh, they doing this or they doing that. I'm like, you know, I fuck with it. Like, if you making something dope, man, you connect with motherfuckers. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Doing how you connect. You know what I'm saying? You know, real talk.
Performances. So I know you said you basically kind of created your own organic buzz in your earlier times through performances. I want to know just the process in which like booking a venue to like throw your own shit, because that's something we're trying to do as well.
Yeah. As far as like booking shows, like before I got booked on anything, it was just being present and like showing up. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't realize how important it is just showing your face and just being where the shit's at. Because like a lot of motherfuckers won't show up unless their name's on the bill. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many cats that be like, they're not coming unless, you know, they're performing or doing some shit like that. So it's like I made it a point to just be where hip hop was at everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? So once it did come time for me to grab the microphone, motherfuckers was looking. The same cats that I went to all day shows and I went to their events. Now they know, like, oh, you've been coming out to all these events supporting. Damn, we didn't know you was this cold. Or you know what I'm saying? That's all it takes is like, you know, opposed to just showing up when it's time for you to rap and nobody knows who you is, but you show up and you holler at motherfuckers and rub shoulders and build relationship with people before they even know you do music. The moment you have that mic, once the moment you get that mic, that means more people are looking.
Oh,
you know?
Nigga that told me the best advice of this shit. He was like, nigga, I met you before I met the camera on my chest. I met you before I met the camera. Niggas like, I was like, I got around some of the coldest people with that bitch just because, oh, you got the camera too? Oh, fuck, let's shoot a vlog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, I just shot some mixed people. I already know. So.
Yeah, and showing up is 80% though. You know
but this is like the Deadpool singers on like we some serial killers or some cookies or some shit. Look at that. That shit gotta be like
some OJ vibes. You know
that shit gotta be like an album cover. No whole shit.
But yeah, real talk though, it's just like showing up though, man. That's really what it is. A lot of times when like as far as booking like national tours and shit, I started off small, but when I was going to these certain places, I made certain destinations. Like I stopped at certain cities that I wasn't even booked on yet. So I'm like, I knew something was going on. Oh, they didn't hit me back. Well, I'm on my way to New York anyway, so I'm gonna stop up in fucking Baltimore. I'm gonna stop up in this city. I'm gonna stop in all these other spots on the way there because that's where hip hop's at. And then I end up getting booked on them shows. You know what I'm saying? Like later when I'm booking the show. You know what I mean? So it's like showing up is what even got me booked on half of the things I ended up getting booked on and then later being able to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Two things. You been on the East Coast?
No, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I gotta call you. I ain't never been on the East Coast. I did West Coast last year with the camera. I went on the camera.
Yeah. Where'd you go out there?
I went from Seattle all the way to Vegas.
Nice.
So then boom.
So did you hit Route 1? Did you go through like Cali or which way did you take?
I did Cali. I didn't do the other. No, I did that way.
That was when like you went to like Utah and like Nevada.
Yeah,
and shit.
Utah, Tacoma, Seattle, Tacoma.
That's a long fucking drive. The mountains is beautiful though.
I had no fucking car. I was doing Greyhound.
What? But you still seeing the fucking scenery.
Oh yeah, after fucking Greyhound, yeah. But it was like people think traveling, like all that tour
That's
shit.
a long drive.
All that traveling shit is up in the air. Like when he want to travel so bad, I'm like, bro, you gonna do it and you gonna see how much work it is, and it's not like you gonna go to the beach one day, you gonna be like, all right, I gotta go.
I think it's a whole lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about it, man. It's just like there's ways to live, you know, conservatively. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it's like you can spend $20 on some good bread and some good meats and shit. Have that motherfucker in your in the fucking cooler in your car. Got gas, sleep in your fucking whip. You know what I'd rather do? And when I'm going to a lot of these stops, motherfuckers will be like, yo, we're gonna pay you this much and we're gonna book you a hotel. Like, how much is that? How much y'all paying for that hotel? Just give me that fucking money. I'll sleep in the whip. I'm gonna sleep in the whip. And then somebody still's gonna be like, yo, come crash on the, you know what I'm saying? Or some shorty or whatever the fuck gonna be like, you know what I mean? You gonna find somewhere to go kick you.
I ain't never did the whip, but I did this my move. I'll go to that bitch. I'll go to the next city. And then, because every city to go, it'd be like the Greyhound, it'd be like 50-30 or some shit like that, right? So, like the San Jose, this way, it'd be 50-30. I'll go there and then see if I make some bread there. And then if not, I do the Denny's. I do the Denny's, the IHOPs. I'll be like, all right, fuck it. This shit ain't kicking it. I open my laptop up, boom, go to that Denny's, edit that video up. All right, fuck it. If it's whatever, I just left from some party club, because you know the party club got the hip hop rap, you know, the rap scene and shit like that. I take fiddle photos, get a couple Instagrams, but ain't nobody talking no money. So shit, I got to dip. So then 5 a.m., 6 a.m. come, club close at 2, Greyhound leaving at 5, them little 3 hours, and edit this video up, take that Greyhound bus 6 hours, sleep on that.
That's a grind though.
And then boom.
I mean, that's like, if it's like a temporary thing, like opposed to like a straight, you gotta stay like that. That could be harder to maintain.
Yeah, you ain't gotta stay.
But
like, I'm in Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. But you hear what I'm saying. But if you just going on tour or just trying to make a goal to hop around, it's not as difficult. Niggas spend hundreds of dollars on the weekend just at the club tricking off on shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can literally spend that same money on your gas tank and some food and drive around the whole fucking Midwest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just making stops and hitting spots up. And you got the internet where you can find where all the hip hop, all the open mics, all the shit's at.
You wanna know how?
You know what I'm saying? You can find all of that.
You know Detroit Rap News?
I believe so. I know Detroit Rap.
Detroit Rap Daily and stuff like that. It's like, all right, so basically it's like a blog website.
Is it DetroitRap.com shit? Like Uncle P?
Nah, it's Instagram.
Okay.
So it's a blog on Instagram. So they post all the Detroit rap, any rap news is happening. Okay. Boom, they post that.
Dope. I think I might follow them. Yeah, I think I follow them.
So every city got one of those. Okay. So every time I hit a city, I be like, hey, what y'all use for this? And I say, oh, we on Chicago Way Daily. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, what y'all use here? Oh, we on Seattle Music 101. I was like, all right, cool. That's what they use there. So now I follow all them. So I'm tapped in even when I'm far away. And I see, oh, who popping here? Who doing this? And then I can still see it on my phone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like those are tools. But like literally, that's all it takes though. Like I'm saying, to start booking shit and start getting paid, all that shit is just showing up. You know what I mean? Like what you said, like he said, it's not as difficult to travel. It's difficult to travel when you need all this extra shit. Like I know motherfuckers that travel, do a lot of shit. Like they have a right to be able to like demand shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If you have that, motherfuckers be like, yo, I need this, I need that, I need this. I'm gonna need a room, I'm gonna need some bitches, I'm gonna need some weed, some Hennessy, I'm gonna need these other accommodations. And motherfuckers will do it. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers don't need all of that shit. I'll show up, pay me what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna sell my merchandise. I'm gonna eat off of that. I'm gonna eat off of, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go to the next stop. Every stop may not be something crazy, but if you're able to do like at least 100 stops, selling merchandise and at least making a few $100s a show, that's a nice amount of they make more than a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Let
me ask you this. Is it so to a promoter, you dock down, I'm guessing you dock down, you keep track of all your sales and everything like that, and all the shows you do and everything.
That's not the most organized, but for the most part, yeah.
So then that's how really, so you do it like that. I'm talking about, I want to see
a spreadsheet, like an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, the shit sounds so crazy to me. I don't even know how you keep track of it because I'm thinking about it like this. The promoter said that stuff, they were like, oh, they look at strictly at the numbers. You don't do numbers, so you just, it sounds crazy.
No, analytics, I'm talking about.
Hold up, why would I pay you 100? You ain't even got this ABC, this.
So I asked you, like, that's what I'm saying. I asked you a question before. How is a motherfucker that has 100,000 fucking views can't book a show? How's a nigga like me, not with none of those fucking numbers, booking all these shows?
Get you.
Oh, I'm saying, but can you like give that answer?
Oh,
like,
that answer? I probably say some of that shit is fake, but then some of that shit is, I think it's a bunch of shit. Because I don't think everybody faking. I think some people, they genre isn't show niggas. Like they don't pay for shows. Some like shit don't pay for shows. That Lil Baby and Lil Durk show, that Lil Baby and Lil Durk tour, they thought they would never sell that tour out, but they did it because their music, that street music shit, they don't go to shows and shit like that. So some
But
shit
I mean, but
show.
even motherfuckers like Taylor Swift, they've been proving that they had bots.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, she got bots. That's
So
like
that's
the
what I'm
industry
saying.
thing. The industry thing is the bots.
I mean, so like how organic is it?
That's
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's the authenticity and organic shit. Is just like when you build these actual relationships, when you're actually at these events, when motherfuckers see you performing with whoever the fuck it is. Like whether it's you by yourself, yeah, but when I'm on the stage with KRS-One or Jay Electronica or Cameron, when motherfuckers see me rocking the whole fucking spot and then selling all my merchandise at the door, who is this nigga? Who is this cat? We're industry motherfuckers. We don't know him. Who's this nigga that's selling his merchandise and rocking this whole fucking show? But the person we booked to go on tour with this person is getting booed on the fucking stage. So what's going on? You know what I mean? I opened up for Trinidad James in 2013. The nigga they had touring with him got booed, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the nigga that he had with him got booed.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was in that bitch doing boom bap and shit with Trinidad James. Nigga. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That was his fucking song. All gold on my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Is that some boom bap shit? You feel what I'm saying?
All of them got bots.
But you hear what I'm saying though? I'm talking about, y'all missing the point. That bot shit is one piece of it, but it's like, it's the authenticity of doing the grassroots and actually touching the people. When you there and touching the people, that's going to speak louder than fake numbers. Yeah. But motherfuckers would prefer having fake numbers and being flagged and not having no viewers or listeners and have a fake thing making it look like, oh, it looks like I'm doing something. When, you know, it's an illusion. A lot of people want an illusion opposed to the actual lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle to go out and do music. Like, it's like, not everybody can't just do that. Some people got kids. Some people got all, you know what I mean? Yeah. Different responsibilities. Everybody can't just do the shit. I can go anywhere. I get a call. We need you here. We need you there. Nigga, I can jump and go. I don't have nothing holding me here.
Wait, let me ask you that.
You know what I'm saying?
Your family life, you got kids and shit?
No, I do not.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Real question. Your dad, like, how's the situation with your dad and everything in your family? How do you work that dynamic out?
I don't have a relationship with my pops like that. Me and my mom have a relationship.
You kind of like, you old, you grown now, like
I just never grew up with my pops. I just heard stories about him and like how he did music and shit. That's what made me interested in music.
So there's no feelings there, not like that in it?
Not really. I mean, shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a man at this point. I'm happy with who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm cool. I mean, I don't feel like anybody owes me anything at this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, whatever happened as a child affected me, but it's in my hands at this point.
You know actually, how did it affect your mom? Or like, how did it affect you growing up with your mom? Not having you that?
Not having them around. I mean, single mom. It was a single parent. You know what I mean? So she was going to school, working. It's clearly difficult. You know what I'm saying? But we cool now. We fell out at some points, but we cool now. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. I want to know talents that you've gained through music outside of like the traditional talents that people can make. So like making production or rapping, shit like that, cadence, you know?
Yeah, you talking about anything outside of just rapping?
Yeah, like talents you feel like you would never like expect to have. Like, oh, I didn't think I needed this, but I need this and I do it well. You know?
Oh, okay. Shit. I mean, video, film, editing. I do a lot of graphic design. I do like all my own flyers and shit.
You a flyer monster, nigga. You a fucking flyer monster, nigga. On my mama. I see that as the main thing on your page. That's how you fucking be found on me, nigga. Because I'm like, this nigga's getting booked. Like, I know this nigga ain't just doing this shit. He's getting booked. I'm like, but this nigga, I be looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing? So how?
But yeah, I mean, I DJ, like I produce, I do all that shit. I found is just like being self-sufficient. It's like kind of just dissecting everything. And that's how you figure out how to get good at all of this shit, you know? It's just like, there's no finish line. So I'm like, anything I'm fucking with, I'm kind of just keep exploring and keep trying to get better at that shit. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, I told this nigga that shit. I was like, nigga, anything I gotta do to get the win, nigga, we're gonna do it. If I got an engineer, nigga, I'm an engineer, nigga. If I got a fucking camera, I got a camera. If I got an edit, I'm an edit, nigga. Anything, that's how I say. Anything, be an engineer. I gotta put the ski mask on and be telling me that show. I'll be the security guard.
I feel that's what it's about, though. It's about bringing value to each other, man. And you don't even know how you gonna bring value to somebody and then how that may be your way in the door with your actual passion. That's the same with Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be a fucking rapper. Nobody, you have to see his documentary. I ain't watched it, but I heard about that shit. But he's just like, everybody doubted him. He was making hit records for motherfuckers. He was like, well, listen to my songs. And they're like, not trying to hear you. The same songs that these motherfuckers weren't trying to hear, but he brought value by making beats for niggas. But through that, he was able to put out his shit. Now he's one of the biggest artists in the fucking world. We don't just look at Kanye as a producer. We look at Kanye as Kanye, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? So it's like,
I think this
bringing value is like the way.
I see the whole part of it though. The whole part of it is though, I be seeing the whole, but like I knew like I had a whole videography group, and then I left that bitch because I feel like I was the only nigga in that bitch that actually gave a fuck. I feel like a lot of people they do that type of shit just to get in. I feel like when it's not genuine, that's when I don't like it. Like if a motherfucker doing something in his heart not in it, and he don't.
I mean, you gotta be bringing value. If you're not, if your heart ain't in it, you ain't bringing value. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not trying to do it to the full capacity, you ain't bringing value.
I say if I put the ski mask on, no, we actually gotta live. We gotta, you know what I mean? If we actually gotta do this. We actually gotta do this. So I feel like,
you know, but it's being able to put on different hats, and it's like being able to have different skills. Because if you're good at just one thing, if somebody else is good at that, are you bringing value to that situation? If you both got a right hook, but none of y'all niggas can kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we bringing? Like, what are you bringing to the table? So it's like, all right, we're both good at this, but I'm also good at that. So you got the strength with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and hold up this crutch, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already got this crutch held down. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? But a lot of people want, like, that's what struck, like, that's the issue with a lot of shit is like everybody wants to be the star at the same time. Everybody wants to be this. It's like everybody can have their moments if we all pushing behind each other when everybody's dropping. You know what I'm saying? When you got your shit and you dropping, we all gonna push. When I drop my shit, we all gonna push, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people will be like, oh, we only pushing when you drop shit. Like, nigga, you don't drop nothing, motherfucker. Like, but I literally had niggas like that like fell out with me. Like, oh, you only bring niggas up, nigga, for this or that. What's this Tru Klassick and the Class X? I'll be like, nigga, what the fuck, bitch? Like, what type of shit is that, nigga? Like, first off, like, you bring a nigga like up because it's your homie, and these niggas be like, come on, nigga. You be like, motherfucker, you don't even put out, you don't even have nothing out, nigga. You want niggas to book or do any fucking thing, it's just like,
this whole ass niggas.
You know what I'm saying? But you feel what I'm saying? It's like, shit, everybody want to be that at the same fucking time. It's just like, man, we all can eat, we all can win, but we all can't eat up the same fucking thing at the same fucking time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I had a dream about that shit. I had a dream like I was that nigga, and I was trying to explain. Guess what I was trying to explain to?
Who?
CEO.
CEO.
I was like, bro. I was like, look, bro. I don't know why. This is how I know I'm gonna get rich, nigga. I have dreams like this. I was like, look, nigga, I can do anything, nigga. Yeah, we can get you in a house, nigga. You can make as much music as you want, nigga. Yeah, six months, nigga. Come up with some music, nigga. But nigga, if that shit don't work, do something else, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I do music. Nigga, we don't need another music, nigga. Do something else. I pay a nigga this much amount for my motherfucking plane, nigga. Why am I paying, nigga? You I don't trust that white man. I trust you, nigga. You know what I mean? But something. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, nigga, do something else.
I mean, do what you passionate about. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, know how to bring value. I'm like, yeah, I rap, but what, you know, other things I can do to bring value to other people. I can, like, I throw events, I make flyers, I can shoot shit, I can shoot, you know what I'm saying? I can do a bunch of shit where it's just like, I can make, you know what I mean? I can bring shit value outside of just rapping. People know me for rapping, but any situation I'm a part of, I'm bringing more value than just my rapping. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the point I'm like brought up making. It's like, don't just stay on one thing. You know, I get it. Like Bruce Lee says, like, I don't fear the man that like can do all these different punches and shit or these different tricks. I respect the man that like mastered the one punch 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Because that one thing he gonna hit. I get that, but it's like, you know, that's why I use the other analogy. It's like, man, you gotta have different strengths. Everybody got to bring something different. Y'all can't be in front of the camera. You gotta have somebody behind the camera sometimes. Sometimes you gotta have some niggas like, that's why they got whole fucking cast and crews. You got actors and you got cast and crew. Everybody ain't doing the same thing. Everybody ain't gonna be on the lights. Everybody ain't gonna be on the camera. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? We all need to bring something different. But I digress.
Let me get this one. I want to see the what age or how long would you think if you be like, bro, just give it up. Using that dream like me, like nigga, just give this shit up.
I mean, what is the dream though? Like,
I say
what is the measure of success?
If a nigga wants to do music and he wants to be financially stable in the music, and then he want to be like, hey, I want to do music, hey, I want to do music. But then that shit wasn't working out, and it ain't been working out for how long would you take? And it'd be like to give up. And the dream, it was like 6 months. The dream, it was 6 months. I was like, look, bro, we can get you whipped, nigga. Boom, take you anywhere you need to go, do anything you gotta do. Boom, 6 months. I said, I give you 6 months, nigga. And I was like, make that shit pop after that, nigga. Boom. And I told him that, like, I just gave him the plan. To me, it was 6 months. But then you've been doing it for years too. So me personally, I say, I'm giving it to your age. Oh shit. Like,
what?
Your age, 35. If I ain't popping to some degree, like 35, bro, I'm like.
Maybe what's popping to you?
Popping to me is shit. Really, the point that you got it at, really just to get it to a stable point where I can, just this. I'll be like, oh yeah, I ain't gotta do anything else. Like a service ain't got up, like nothing crazy. Like
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like if we don't have an interview, if we don't interview anybody for the next 6 months, like we'll be straight. We won't be tripping. We can do nothing for 6 months and just be like, oh, we tripping. You know what I mean?
I look at it more like if you working and you growing and expanding your shit, I don't think there's no time frame to stick to. You know what I'm saying? But I think there's a certain, nobody wants to hear old niggas rapping like kids, rapping like a fucking 15-year-old. Nobody wants to see that. But if you're a grown man rapping about grown man shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna fuck with it. Niggas gonna go buy Jay-Z shit when it drops. Niggas are buying Griselda. And these niggas are like 40 years old plus. I don't think there's no time limit. I think it's more about connecting. I don't think there's no time limit. I don't think, because that's some ageist shit. Where it's just like, and that's
about putting in work though. Like, I mean,
if you putting in the work,
imagine if you been putting in the work and it ain't. It's like duds. You done did all the duds.
I mean, but
I say give it. 15 years. If you put in straight work for 15 years,
the niggas that don't quit are the ones that win. Period.
All right, but no, wait. What's your age?
Period.
What's your age?
If you want something, work for it.
What's your age? You said your age is like 40 or something.
I said when I'm 40, I'm gonna stop rapping. I'm gonna start acting full time.
No. What was your age? It was something else.
That's what I said.
I don't think I should say this shit on camera. You said you think I'm gonna commit suicide if I ain't got.
Oh yeah. I used to say that shit. When I was like, when I'm 30, if I ain't got. I said like 35, 36. If I ain't got nothing, if I'm literally a bum, like if I'm nothing, then yeah, I'm out. But I used to say that. I'm out. But I used to say that shit. Now it's like, bro, keep going.
I mean, there's different lanes. Like I'm saying,
you niggas with depression, is that how y'all be thinking about shit before y'all can't? Like, I'm out.
But like what I'm saying is like when you saying like with music, you talking about as a rapper or just
as a
music
rapper
in general?
Really anything.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Because that's really anything, but a lot.
Because that's speaking to my point about like bringing value in different ways. Like talking like with Kanye, that nigga didn't get on until he was in his 30s. One of the biggest artists you know.
But he been putting in work. Like it makes sense.
Understood, but you hear what I'm saying. You didn't listen to Kanye. You didn't know who Kanye was because of his beats, nigga. You know who he is because of him as a rapper. And that's not what got him in the dough. You hear what I'm saying? He got in, but he paid them dues not by rapping. You hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So how are you going to get in the door? You going to do it through podcasting? You going to do it through rapping? You going to do it through production? You going to do it by being on the fucking production team with somebody? You hear what I'm saying? Because nigga, I don't just make money just from rap. I make money from beats. I make money from DJing. All of that shit. All of it comes back to music. What I love to do. It's not just rapping. Rap is like my main vehicle. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that got me the fuck up out of here. It got me, you know what I'm saying? But there's all this other shit that branches off of the music that also brings me income and also puts me in rooms, you understand me, to be heard as a rapper. Motherfuckers that don't like heard my beats, some people only know me for my beats. Most people know me for my rapping, but when I'm doing beat battles, niggas that don't know me be like, damn, who's this motherfucker with these beats?
Oh shit.
You know what I'm
talking shit now. Hey.
You do beat battles?
Beat battles?
Immaculate. Beat battles.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that you can beat anybody on that beat?
What do you mean?
I'm saying I got somebody in mind for you. Yeah,
I could beat somebody in a beat battle?
Can you beat anybody in Ipsy? You think you the best beat maker in Italy? Or who do you think can whoop that ass?
I don't know. I don't think nobody's fucking with me as far as.
All right, that's it. Nah, I take it.
As far as my my diverse sound, you know what I'm saying? If y'all niggas doing one style of beats, nigga, you great at that. Keep doing that. But nigga, I do everything. I make all types of beats.
Would you do a beat battle with Sparks?
I don't know who that is.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. I mean, but
I don't mean that in a disrespectful way at all. I just don't know who that is.
Sparks is G for us. If you don't know Sparks, it's a studio.
Top Rank Studios.
Top Rank Studios. Appreciate you.
No, stop fucking me. Stop fucking me. Stop holding him.
No, shout out Sparks. No. Shout out Sparks.
These niggas over here trying to get.
Not at all.
So y'all niggas over here trying to get some shit started.
Not at all.
Like a nigga was like.
I want to get the beat battle. We doing verses. I'm finna do a verses tomorrow, like a rap verses. So,
I'm hosting a beat battle. I'm gonna be hosting a couple more beat battles out here. I've hosted my own, but there's some in Detroit that Uncle P be throwing, like the $300 cash prize, $400 cash prize, shit like that.
Can we lock in with you on that?
Yeah, for sure.
We gonna do it. We should clip this. We should clip this for Sparks. Sparks, I want you on. If you say no, it's okay.
No, we already asked.
Yeah, he's already said that. Fuck with us, bro.
You trying to be all happy?
No,
you trying to be all political?
I'd rather hear his shit and talk to a nigga than niggas being like, oh, this nigga thinks he can see you, this and that.
That'd be dope to have you on.
I'm down to beat battle. I'll do any of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with all of that. But I'm just saying, I'd rather do it on some respectful shit. Not when niggas is like, oh, you don't know who you is, nigga. He think he the best, nigga. Yeah. I'm not on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some shit like, yo, I respect everybody out here doing their thing. As far as what I'm doing with my beats, nigga, I do everything, nigga. I do it all, and it sound like me. I can do that drill. I can do that lo-fi. I can do the boom bap. I can do any of that shit, nigga. I can do the G-funk. I can take y'all niggas anywhere, and it's gonna sound like what the fuck you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking anything away from what nobody else doing.
These niggas scared of Sparks.
But yo, if that nigga's nice though, I also rap a nigga under the fucking table too. You know what I'm saying? Can you rap too?
Nah, you can't.
All right, well, let's keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, nigga, I don't just make beats, nigga. I do all of this shit, bro.
That was my second part question. Out of the country, where would you want to go out of the country? That's that.
Damn, everywhere, man.
Have you been out of the country?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to like Canada. Went to Toronto. That's about it.
But we so hyped. We got hyped as fuck. That nigga didn't even really know anybody in the Palestinian nigga. Or the CNN nigga. The CNN nigga, Palestinian, we got hyped as fuck that night. I was like, oh.
Palestine?
Yeah. But then, yeah. If anything, I want to go to the Middle East. And I think like we go to the Middle East together, that shit gonna be lit as hell. Because you a Muslim. So that's like,
fuck with me?
That's like, no, that's the you don't know about the Mecca?
Yeah, I know where Mecca is.
Mecca.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Mecca before you die.
Facts.
Yeah, I definitely want to go there. My homeboy just went there.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga live in Cairo. We were out that way.
Sure.
I'm definitely trying to go that way though.
Mecca, I want to go to the Muslim part. I want to go to the Middle Eastern part. So that's a good spot.
I mean, that's a big. Middle East is a big area.
Yeah, I go. I want to go all that. Yeah, do all that shit for my little ski mask on. For they want to know I'm a nigga.
You know, we pretty universal out that way.
Nah, but I gotta put an accent on. I'm too.
Nah, they fucking American. Everybody.
I'm too nigga. You can
melanated people.
Cover that
universal, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right. You look like you way more universal than anybody that's lighter than you.
Light skinned niggas.
I'm saying like white people.
Oh.
Melanated people
I'm better than white
are universal. I'm just saying, you're universal, bro. Yeah. Anywhere you go, you're gonna look like motherfuckers there too. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Right. I care. We are kind of like a black. We turn into a black podcast.
This nigga's hilarious.
Well, you know, no.
All niggas is funny.
I'm just serious. We turn into like a black podcast. What do you think your state is? Your stance is on the black community and the black.
This nigga is crazy.
No, I'm dead.
I don't know what we talking about.
No, I'm dead serious. The black community. What do you think? Like,
what does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
Damn, so it's fucking.
Black community.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I don't know what the fuck that means, bro.
Translate for me, nigga. We don't need the urban department. We need the.
Okay. What I believe that you're saying is, like, what do you like? What is your stance on? So I think a lot of folks, flat out, a lot of like when it comes to black people, like we have a obligation to our community. You know, it kind of comes innately. It's a blood right type shit. White people don't go through that. You know,
Stop bullshit.
All
right, no. I want to ask you. Let me ask you in the professional. I have to do something, nigga. All right, look. I would say, so black community. You're a black man, I'm guessing, right?
I'm biracial, but I'm.
You go by as black man or biracial?
I mean, I don't know. You ask the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think black. So I want to ask, black man, what is your stance in the black community and how are you doing right now, and what steps can we do to get forward? Because we say a lot of black boys read at a third grade level. I mean, the black mothers, most black mothers, single mothers, and let's say some other shit. The prison reform, a lot of black men in prison. I'm talking about the serious issues that we're going through. Black people don't vote, a lot of things like that. It's a lot of serious issues there. So I'm saying like that type of shit. Cause yeah.
I mean that's an interesting translation from black and black.
No, I'm just saying that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
that's not what I got.
I'm thinking that you know these things already. I'm just like, I'm thinking like.
I mean, that just sounds crazy when I hear that. I don't know what the fuck.
You ain't never seen that one movie? I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
You said, how do you feel about the fucking
C4? So black 4?
You said, how do you feel about the black?
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about those things, and what do you think we can do to get better?
I think informing ourselves, informing each other, and not stopping informing ourselves. Learn history. Learn the shit that happened before you, so it don't happen again. Educate yourself. Educate each other. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of a community. Bring value to people outside of just what the fuck you love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think will help any community. Within the black community, we need to educate ourselves. We need knowledge of self. We need to know, you know what I'm saying? What's your identity under white supremacy, right? Leave the country. You're going to see what the fuck you really look like outside this motherfucking country. Because when you say shit like, oh, I'm going to be like this, no, I'm just a nigga. No, you don't understand what the fuck you really is until you leave this country. And you're going to see how universal you is. Yeah. When you from here and you treat it the way you treat it here, you don't know how the fuck it really is to leave this motherfucker and how we in a motherfucking box mentally. It's not just black people, white people in the same fucking box. We all dealing with that shit. You feel me? But it's what end of the spectrum are you on? Is it inferiority complex? Is it a superiority complex? What does that create under this shit? But it's about knowledge of self, figure out yourself, figure out your roots. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is to me. But talk to the elders, talk to the youngins, talk to everybody. Everybody bringing something about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I have to ask you. And you're not a black person, I still don't ask you.
Yeah, I feel it. But, I'm like, it sounded kind of like jokey, and then it's like, well, like I hear it because it is real. I'm like, but it's like, I don't understand, it was just an interesting way how you asked things. Like, well, you're light skinned, what do you identify yourself as? Like, I'm like, what do you identify me as? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, like, real talk, what would you identify?
That's what I'm saying. That's how you ask the question.
But it just seems funny. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm serious. I'm a part of my community. And I act in multiple ways with my community. And it's like to be a part of the community.
I'm not taking a jab at you. I don't take a jab. Hey, I take a jab at niggas that don't be themselves and that don't vocalize what the fuck they actually are. That's what I take a jab at. Like if you would have said I'm a white man, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna ask you that. No, I'm dead serious. Because you would have said that, and I'd be like, okay. And if you want to believe that, think that, I'd be like, all right, cool. I'll let everybody believe and do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like I'm like an open-minded person, and that's why I act in an open way. And because one dude, he said some shit. He said, I love the niggas. And he's like, I love the ignorant ass niggas. He said that shit like that. And one nigga said,
but that's like when you asking the question on some blackity black shit. Like like I don't know. It's just like, are you asking a serious question, or is it like when it's like, oh, I love them niggas. Like I love my ignorant motherfucker. You like, that's what it. That's I'm like, are you asking a serious question, or like I'm not trying to take it sideways. I'm just saying like I still understand what I'm just like trying to make sure we're on the same wavelength, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. I dumb down like a lot of shit. That's how my brain works. I dumb down shit just so I ain't gotta explain it out like I explain it drawn out and all them facts and shit. So.
I mean, but the facts are important. You know what I'm saying?
Do you get that a lot now? Huh? Because you're mixed, do you get that a lot? Like you have to prove your blackness in communities like this?
No, I don't feel the need to prove anything.
That's what's up. I fuck with that heavy.
I mean, it's just like,
well, you an old dude now. But
I mean, as a kid, I experienced that shit from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, not black or white. Every fucking body. Oh, you think you're this, or you're not this because you're that. Like
Cause when you get older,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
35 is the age. I feel like nigga, you get older, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga.
I mean,
you
it's
just
also,
like fuck y'all. But did you like when you gave a fuck about it? Did you be like, oh man? And did you operate?
I mean, everybody should educate themselves on who the fuck they are, but it's also understanding just like white supremacy and like the creation of racism and shit like that. Whereas it's like, you know, it's like under that shit, you know, I do benefit from like white privilege by being light skinned. You know what I'm saying? I'll say some shit like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's that awareness is like, yes, motherfuckers, that I have privileges, but it's also in the same context. It's like in this motherfucking in America. You know what I'm saying?
What, nigga?
Okay.
I'm definitely identified as a black man, but when I go anywhere, motherfuckers think I'm whatever where I'm at. If I'm around essays, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you go to Texas,
like
bro.
Moroccans, a lot of people think I'm all types of shit. But that's what I'm saying. Melanated people is universal. And that's what I'm saying. We're melanated. And it's not just about black and white, like we're all melanated.
I'm a dark skinned nigga, I'm telling you. That's light skinned shit.
No, it's not, nigga, because there's motherfucking Asians that are dark as you, nigga, and they melanated.
But they get questioned.
No, they're still melanated and they have curly hair. Like, nigga, black is black. Indians are dark too, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? That's not some light skinned shit. What you saying is some uninformed shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I see. This is what I do. I ain't gonna lie. I see things as I see it. That's a plus and a minus. Because I see things as like light skin. You can be anything. Like I can put any accent on you right now, and that just
same with Native American or East. Like
me,
Eastern.
You can't put an Ireland.
You could put a Native American person next to you, and you wouldn't know the fucking difference.
But I mean, that's not normal. That's what I said.
No, it is normal.
So I'm like, most of them look like you. Like most of them are light skinned.
I mean, that's misinformed as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different colors of people. Like when you saying like black people, nigga, like all black people look like your skin tone.
Like me, that's what I think in my head.
That's ignorant. And that's ignorant, bro. That's not what black is. Like, bro, black is a spectrum. Like, blackness is a spectrum. If you're melanated, you're in a spectrum of colors, bro. You're in a spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? There's definitely a caste system like India and shit like that. There's caste systems. There's like in white supremacy, yeah, motherfuckers, there's different, what's the word? Like, I guess privileges or whatever you call it, whereas it's like,
hierarchy.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with just being a man, being a big, strong man, opposed to being a small, weak man. You got a privilege. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody's small, like motherfuckers that are like really small,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I was traveling on the West,
like, you know what I'm saying?
When I was traveling on the West, they gave me so much shit about that because I have all this camera gear, all my camera gear, and then my camera on my chest. And he's like, nobody bothers you, and I was like, it's probably because you black. And I was like, I ain't never think about it like that. I don't give a fuck with it like that. I'm black. I was like, because they probably think I'm the nigga with the guns and shit. Nigga, I'm the nigga with $1,000 with the equipment to rock. They don't even see it.
They don't even know what the fuck it is that you have on you. Probably there's like, I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. Like, a lot of people don't know about camera equipment either.
Let me ask you this though, real quick.
Hold on, wait. I want to ask this. So, I got an uncle, cousin really. He light skinned. He light skinned like you. Grew up around in Detroit, like around my dad and his people. And he'd show up in crowds like fully white people, and they don't understand or like see that he's black as well. And then he start like talking racist or X, Y, Z. Start talking like some stuff. And he got this like not to ghetto ass accent. He got this accent that basically just like, basically says that, hey, I'm black. I guess it's not ghetto, but it's whatever.
You don't say straight, you say straight.
Straight. Type shit. Type shit.
Oh, hilarious.
As to say, like, do you ever see yourself in a situation like that in which you're in groups of people who don't really identify you as black and you like,
in like business situations, I like my voice up a little bit more and talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do intimidate motherfuckers. I'm a big motherfucker with a loud voice. You know what I'm saying? And that automatically.
You got that voice. You got that. Stop, motherfucker, stop. Nah, your voice, stop, nigga. Everything stop.
And that's why I rap, nigga. I grab a microphone, nigga. I remember one of the first times I like grabbed the mic and said some shit. Everybody stopped and looked. I'm like, didn't nobody stop and look? Last nigga that grabbed the mic, everybody stopped and looking at me once they heard the voice. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, with that, no, I don't feel like the need to code switch with, you know, when I'm amongst any of my people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but if I'm in like a, you know, a little more corporate type shit, I'll be like, you know, like, yeah, sir, how you doing? You know what I mean? But that's not my voice. This is how I talk. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? And
I struggle with that one.
yeah, but I, you know, but I've dealt with it because it's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, like with your voice, but it's like, what is black, motherfucker? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, don't none of you motherfuckers like speak any African language, nigga. You don't none of you talk black. Shut the fuck up.
Type shit.
What the fuck are you saying? You speak how Swahili, motherfucker? No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you related to heaven? You related to heaven?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No, we just like seeing people look alike, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking like, no, that's the light camp right there.
I was being funny.
I was like,
No, man, like, you know, but that's like, I think it's just all that shit is, like, when people don't have an idea of an identity, motherfuckers, like, will put themselves in a box and stereotype themselves, you know what I'm saying?
let me ask you this.
Like, white people, and all types of people will do that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Do you, you got, I'm watching like these financial podcasts. I love them. So you got financial advice for any youngins or financial advice period?
Shit.
And what financial advice you took that was like, oh shit.
Shit. Just make sure you saving more than you spending.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be able, like, the best advice I ever heard is like, take a number you think you need to spend just for like the things you want to have outside of like your necessities.
Mm-hmm.
Take that number and cut it in half, and that's what you have to spend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, all right, this is what I'm paying for rent, this is what I'm paying for this. All this money I want to spend on like going out and having fun and eating and having food and like whatever the fuck it is. Cut that shit in half and then live with that and keep the other money up. That's what I thought was like the best advice.
Cool. Are you into the stock market?
Nah, I'm not. I'm in. You know, I got some, but I'm not the most informed.
You know what the Roth IRA is? You got an IRA?
Yeah, I do.
Can you inform the people what the IRA is?
I mean, it's a retirement fund. You know what I'm saying? You set up.
Like, I think these conversations need to be had.
Yeah, retirement fund. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you set up a retirement fund, so you like any work you do, you have money being put up, and then it's also gaining, you know, value. You know what I'm saying? Because it's involved with stocks. So, you know, depending on how much money you put in there, it may not generate a whole lot. And depending on like, you know, what you're invested into, you know, it may not go as fast, but in the long game, if you're like investing your money, you'll have a fat sum by the time you retire or by the time like you're done working, you know.
And tell them why is the Roth IRA, why is the IRA, I'm telling you, Roth IRA is more important than the 401k. Or why do you think, why do you choose the Roth IRA?
I mean, I did that just because my folks set it up for me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? They were the one that informed me on that shit. And like, they signed me up for that shit when I was in high school, when I first started working.
Mm.
So it was like, yo, all this money, we're going to make sure that there's a piece taken out of every check you make until the day you stop working. There's some of that money is going to be put up and it's going to go, like, but the more money you have, the more you can, you know, build up.
This is a real question. This is a real shit for the viewers, though. Was that the black side of the family or the white side of the family?
White side. I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, I was raised by my white side, like by my mom. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. That's why I say, like, that's why I think these conversations really gotta be had, because a lot of people don't even know what the fuck that shit is and shit like that. So, yeah, good job. And it's like, you can only, like, the Roth IRA, anybody watching, do the Roth IRA thing, because you can only put $7,000 in it. They got a cap on how much you can put in it. So you put this money in it, and it's like, it's really good as fuck. Like, if you put a amount in there, you'll be like, if you put a good amount in there for, like, in your 20s, they say, when you get in your 50s, you can only touch that shit when you're 59 and a half years old. As soon as you get 59 and a half years old, you can't even touch that shit because you're not even old enough for that shit yet.
I mean, you can, like, but it's going to cost money. Like, you get taxed on it if you take it out. If you take it out, you're able to take that shit out. But, you know, motherfuckers inform you to keep it in there. But people take it out because, I mean, when the stocks were falling, the motherfuckers was like, fuck that. I'm not about to leave this shit in here and just lose all the money. Yeah.
And then pay all the fees and do all that shit?
I mean, you have to pay the fees to take anything out. You know what I'm saying? But your shit will drop. Like, my shit was climbing at one point, but when everything was fucked up, it was dropping.
Mm.
I lost a lot of money in that shit, but it's like, that's why you want to be informed on stocks and what the fuck is going on. I'm not the most informed person.
As I get more into it, if I was y'all, go to dog food. These white folks, dog food.
But yo, financial literacy is important though, man. That's like, when you're talking about them questions within the community, financial literacy, you know what I mean? Having a budget, you know what I'm saying? All of this shit, most people don't do none of that shit.
You know what the thing
And
made
my
me sick?
motherfuckers don't have budgets. People just live from fucking check to check. That's the average fucking person.
You know the thing that made me sick about it though? The thing that made me sick about it and made me want to ask more people about it is I'm not gonna. I was talking to the I told you I was talking to the nigga on the shop down the street. We was talking about I was talking about how you got the shop and shit. And he was like, oh, you know, I just kept hustling, kept working, I hate that lie that we tell each other. And then dude, he really said, he gave me the game. He's like, Mario, you can work as hard as you need to, work as hard as you want. But then look, this how these niggas make the money. They really make the money off being financially literate, the credit, boom, boom.
Credit, yeah.
Credit, they go get the bank loans and get a credit line. That's how
wealth
they
is
make
built through debt. Yeah.
And then guess what I learned? The nigga that said, well, I just kept working. I used to work in house and then boom, I saved up enough. And then niggas will lie to you in your face. Like, oh, I saved up enough. And then they're not going to tell you I went and got that credit loan. And then my dad had this. And they don't.
For sure.
That's that one thing I hate. So
I mean, look at all the richest motherfuckers. They all been like bankrupt at some point too. That shows you like the debt that these motherfuckers go into to even be rich. That's including like Trump, all of them motherfuckers. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers be going into debt to build the wealth. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was learning about this shit in school, I was like, why do we want to go in debt though? Like it doesn't make sense. You're gonna go in debt to build wealth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna owe y'all something so I can build wealth. Like that didn't register to me as a kid. But now you understand how it like you taking loans from a bank, you taking shit, now you owe these motherfuckers. It's not just your money. You know what I'm saying? So if you're smart with it, it will work. But if you're fucking like ignorant with your money, you're gonna, you know, owe way more money than you even just took. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not just having the tools there, but it's like, how do we maximize these tools? You know what I'm saying? You know, because motherfuckers, like, what was that shit that was going on with the PPP loans? How many motherfuckers thought they wasn't gonna have to pay none of that shit back because there's all these people that wanted to get a piece of their shit. And you're like, oh, let me help you get your loans. I just want to take a piece of your shit.
I have no idea what that is.
Nigga!
PPP loans. No.
Niggas was
That was a huge thing that like
niggas was going crazy. Do you not understand that? Like, just remember niggas like everybody keep talking about the pandemic money.
Yeah.
So niggas would start fake businesses and then boom.
Yeah.
So when the pandemic was happening,
Yeah.
they were giving out business subsidies and money for people in their business. Hey, your business shut down? Damn, your business that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Here, we'll give you some money.
Yeah, so it's like a relief for business owners.
But niggas was doing fake ass business.
Exactly. And people were convincing people to create fake businesses so that they could take a piece of their PP loans. So people were getting scammed to get loans that they had to pay back. They were like being told, like, this is just pretty much free money. I'm just gonna take a piece of it and we'll file your shit for you. So it's just like, it's important to know all of that shit too, because it's like when we take on all this shit with money and shit like that, now we're held responsible for like taxes and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know that shit can get ugly fast, but it's about informing ourselves. And I fuck with you even bringing that shit up, because I'm not the most financially literate motherfucker, but I know how to flip some shit. I know how to flip some shit and like invest. And then, you know what I'm saying? I know how to spend money where it'll make me more money. All right, I'm gonna get this camera that costs $2,000. How many joints do I have to do?
All right, my audio back on. How your audio working? On. All right, let's go. All right, food wise, what you want to? This nigga's a cookie monster. Wear blue and they all you eat is fucking cookies.
Food?
Me and marshmallows. Nigga, get a bag of marshmallows. Nerds recently. Marshmallows. Put this shit in your mouth. It's like a comfort food. And then you put some root beer or some pop in there. And then when that bitch fills up, it just make you feel full. And just keep eating it. Like,
smart.
One bag of marshmallows, it just lasts you
Man, y'all crazy.
a minute.
I ain't mad at it, man. When you said food, I'm just thinking like styles of food. You know what I'm saying? When you said that, I'm just thinking like, I'm be on the goddamn Middle Eastern diet. You know what I'm saying?
Middle Eastern? Dang, I was just at an event. I don't know what none of that shit is.
My nigga just lost a lot of weight. Shout out.
Like chicken shawarmas, you know what I'm saying? Fucking rice and kebabs and like lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? Like grilled veggies. You know what I mean? It's just pretty fire. You know, it's just like Mediterranean food. You know what I mean? It's damn near like pitas and like hummus and shit. It's like chickpeas and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's like no fried foods at all. Really, that shit. It's all grilled protein and veggies and shit, along with chickpeas and shit. So it's like hummus and garlic and all of that. I love that shit. That's why I eat all fucking day. And street tacos. You know what I'm saying?
What was that? I forgot the question. No,
yeah.
There's something else I have to say.
Is that food? Yeah, man. I'm a foodie, man. Especially with traveling, I'll be like, motherfucker. I certain cities, I know exactly where the fuck I'm about to go.
Type shit.
Bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. Can I get your number after this? And when I go to the West Coast, I'm just gonna call your ass.
Yeah, I got you.
Cause I be sending y'all New York shit, but then like I need to know how to archive.
So you been out east?
Nah, I haven't been. I just see all the shit on the internet. I feel like my phone hear what I'm talking about and shit. Like, and they look at the flights. I was looking at the flight. I was like, I'm just gonna do this shit one day. I want to go from Detroit, Toronto, and then I want to bring my ass to Maine, and then go to
which Maine? Portland, Maine, or
the Maine that's north.
No, wait, Maine. I'm thinking Portland. Yeah, Maine. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Portland. When you said Maine, I'm thinking Portland. There's two Portlands. That was my fault.
Oh, nah. You talking about Europe or some shit?
No, there's Portland, Oregon, and Portland, Maine. I was just thinking.
Oh, hell no.
When you said Maine, I thought Portland, like, for some reason.
I ain't going back to the West.
But yo, Portland, Maine has some of the best food. Same with motherfucking Toronto. Toronto is a straight hub for food, bro. They have everybody through that bitch. Like, it's a lot of islanders. It's like, you get the Caribbean food. You got a bunch of like Asian foods. You got the Indian foods. You got everything in that bitch, bro. I'm telling you, you'll get. That's some of the best food I had is in Toronto.
Let me ask you this real quick. Drake, Kendrick.
Kendrick all day.
Why?
I'm for the culture.
Stop it!
I'm with the culture feeling.
No, I'm with the culture, nigga. Drake is an entertainer, nigga. That's why he has so many ghostwriters, nigga. What you talking about?
Kendrick got ghostwriters.
He's an entertainer. He's an entertainer trying to entertain niggas.
See, y'all niggas don't want to put my shit out. Kendrick got ghostwriters.
Who?
Baby Keem. Kendrick shit only popping when Baby Keem put his pen to it. We got the reference tracks too.
All right, cool. It sounded like he wrote some of his shit. I could have swore I thought Kendrick was writing his shit and he was putting out Baby Keem to put out his own music. That's what I really thought at first. Because I'm like, these niggas sound alike. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and then the other thing was, all right, my granddad, super big nigga. Boom. How you lose that weight? You trying to lose weight?
You say your granddad?
Yeah, my granddad's super big. Going through the medical, all that shit.
I mean,
how do you lose your weight?
Diet, man. It's just like, you just gotta eat healthy. That's the main thing. Just eating healthy, man. You gotta cut out.
How do you get into the habits?
It's a lifestyle, so you just gotta be present when you're making them choices. You gotta stay away from all that sugar and processed shit, man. Sugar and processed fucking foods, bro. That's just all bread, any of that white shit is pretty much bad for you, bro. Like too much salt, too much fucking sugar, too much fucking flour. My bad.
No, you're good, G.
You know what I'm saying? Like
shit to keep me right, and nigga, I don't know why. When I eat healthy and shit, my dick rock hard, nigga. So I know, boom. If I'm trying to fuck with any bitch or anything like that,
flow, man. But if you work out, you get good blood flow. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be there.
Every time I do them fast, bitches. Every time I fast, bitches.
Every time you fast.
Fast.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's what's going
fast.
It makes your blood run better, dog. It's the blood flow. That's probably exactly what it is. Letting that blood flow to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
I feel you.
Hey, man, when I got healthy, man, that's literally like, nigga, the game. Like, I never had no problems. But nigga, once I got healthy, goddamn. You know what I mean? It's different, dog. It's the blood flow different, man.
Can you tell me about your day-to-day, basically? So, like, I know you off your workout shit, I know you, because I'm trying to, me personally, I'm trying to just have a schedule about what to eat, things like that. I know I don't want to eat the same shit every day, but, like, I'm asking you personally, like, what's your day-to-day looking like when it comes towards your health? Do you take daily advances towards your health?
Yeah. I mean, I work out every day. I probably work out don't work out maybe once or twice a week. I work out. I try to work out every day. Drink a bunch of water though. That's the one thing. Like that's and you have to drink. Staying hydrated is one of the keys to that shit. You'll drop tons of weight if you drink enough water.
Facts.
But shit. Besides working out, it's just like being mindful of what I'm eating, bro. It's like I've dropped tons of weight in a short amount of time when I cut out sugar and like pop and white bread. I started just eating like whole wheat bread that I would get from fucking like Zingerman's or so like any bakery, you know what I'm saying? I get the fresh baked breads and shit, and then just eating, proteins, like a lot of protein and salads and shit. Bro.
Do you snack? And if so, what do you snack on?
Man, there's this shit I got from Costco. It's some motherfucking like blueberry, acai, chocolate thing. And it's like barely no sugar in that shit. You eat like 12 of these things and it's only like 130 calories. So I'll have like 4 of them bitches, 4 or 5 of them things. Like that's usually what I do. But smoothies though is probably like the sweetest shit I do. Like besides that.
Yeah. Favorite smoothie?
Shit, I got 2. There's this peanut butter one at Tropical Smoothie, and there's one called Beach Bone. I fuck with those 2.
Let's go. You make your own smoothies ever?
Yeah, I was going crazy at the crib, man. I keep it simple though. I just like bananas, strawberries. I mean, if I had to like the frozen shit, I'd mix it up. You know what I mean? But always try to throw in the avocado for the protein and throw in a bunch of like honey to sweeten that shit up.
You told that nigga last night, you survived my food stamps. I was like, nigga, we survived my food stamps. So we was roasting the people on. We was roasting random niggas on the internet. We was roasting random people on the internet. I only say that because the food stamps on there. It's 7. But we was roasting people on the internet because it was like a roast battle. These little 12-year-olds, they thought they had the best on us, nigga.
I'm not good.
So we was roasting these little niggas. And he said he came from around the corner. He's like, you survived my food stamps. I was like,
no, I was misunderstood for sure.
I didn't say it.
I said you look like you don't know what EBT look like. I said you look like you don't even know what a bologna sandwich looks like, insinuating that he's too broke for these things. Like, nigga, I got it recorded, nigga. You said, nigga, you look like you survived my EBT. I was like, I ain't get it out. Talk about my card. I ain't get it out, bro.
I took that shit personal. All right. But name brand shit? You into name brand shit?
Like clothes?
Yeah.
Not really.
You ain't got nothing like I like me, I like Adidas, but I really like Adidas because my dad always bought me Adidas. So I was like, keep the same shit.
I feel it. I mean, I like Nike, I guess. Like shit, Champion.
Tight.
I'm not really into like brand shit too much. I like if it's quality and it looks cool, I fuck with it, you know?
Yeah.
I like if you want to talk about brand shit, I like local. I like shopping with people I fuck with.
Shout them up.
You know? I mean, artists, nigga, like anybody local, nigga. Like I'm saying, if I'm at a concert, if you got some dope shit, I'd rather buy a product that my niggas is making. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Not a specific person, you know?
Type shit.
But like I like, I mean shit, shout out to fucking Ip City. Fucking shout out to A-Hawk, man. You know what I mean?
So just one thing, one song, interview, I'll never forget. It was Tony Montana. You know that song?
Yeah, I do.
By Future. So Future did an interview on it. He's like, bro, I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying that night, but I just know I have to keep it because the feeling was there.
Yeah.
So then he goes off of feeling, then lyrics. Out of curiosity, which one do you, you in the studio, which one do you go after more? You go after the feeling or the lyric? Like if it's, this vibe right here is so good, like, because you know this shit, syllables and shit, you got to make that shit fit. Would you fuck up the flow for lyrics or would you fuck up the lyrics for the flow?
I mean, I don't think either one has to be compromised. I think, like, because I make beats and I write lyrics. So when I'm making beats, it's more about the feeling. Ain't no words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So when I'm making the beat, it's more about the feeling. And when I'm writing the words, it's more technical and, I guess, thought out. Because I want to be direct with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I think it's about the feeling. I think the feeling is always more important than just the words. You know what I'm saying?
This is a real, you engineer?
A little bit.
All right, this is a real nerdy question.
Loosely. You know what I'm saying?
This is a real nerdy question. Because you got to mix and master your beat before you release it, right?
I don't master my shit. I mix my shit, but I have somebody else master it.
So check it out. When you, to me, it's the same thing. Because I think when you mix it and it's good, it sounds good.
it's mastered. Like if it sound good, I'm that type of person. But I say when you it's two type of engineers I see. This type of engineers that mix quiet as fuck, and then like they turn everything else loud. It's some engineers that mix quiet, and then some engineers that mix loud as fuck, and then they suppression everything just so when they get it out and then they export it quiet. Mm-hmm. Do you mix things quiet or do you mix things loud? When you're in the studio, do you mix quiet or loud?
I don't know. I don't usually try not to have my shit peaking, you know what I'm saying? So I can like have the full spectrum of the sounds, but I don't have one way of doing it really. Like depends on what I'm working with right there, but I usually start off just with, depends like, you know, if I'm starting with drums, I'm probably gonna try to get the drums to a certain level so that like it's not interfering with any other instruments and shit, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, I mix somewhat low, but I don't mix super low, you know what I'm saying? I like my shit loud, you know what I mean? I like my shit loud.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
There ain't no one way of doing it. People will tell you like, "Oh, you gotta do it like this, or you gotta do it like that." It's like how you get. It's about how you get your final product. And
that's why I say different niggas do it different ways.
Like, and I don't know how to do it. Like I don't have one way. Like you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I'm doing this, I'm doing it this way. But if I'm working with motherfuckers like on somebody else's equipment, I don't. You know, sometimes like I just take it how it is. Sometimes they'll be peaking a little bit. You know what I mean? You see the waves come in and kind of hot, but that was like a good take. Mm-hmm. They want to do another take. We do another take, but it's not as good as that one, so we don't have to work with that shit loud. Nice. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Let me ask you this.
How about you? You engineer?
Yeah, I mix master my shit.
So how do you do it?
I thought that was my laptop when I came out. I was like, is that the laptop? I was like, hold up.
So how do you do it?
Me, I do it really I turn the beat. Everything is super fucking low. Everything is super fucking low. And if I need shit to go loud, I fuck with the master track. That's how I go off my shit. And then I mix everything super fucking loud. And then just to see, because they gonna blast the shit outside. But I gotta see if it's super fucking loud. And then boom, turn the master down, back down, and then LSPS, or you know what the fuck that shit is? I forgot what the fuck it's called. It's the lower spectrum, some shit. It's some app that tells you how loud it is. I keep like that shit at like -15, -16 is like the normal thing. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But I keep it at that. But then I keep the peak should be always at like -2 to like -3. That's what I like to stay at, to be honest with you. Because I don't never want my shit to sound like I don't want to sound like
a lot of people, like a lot of engineers be telling me like don't put the compressors on too early. I usually put that bitch on like pretty quick. I put the ozone on, and then I'll start EQing shit under that once it's like brought up. But I'll like usually have the actual levels like medium to low. But once I have that master on that motherfucker, it's pushing through so much. So I'm like, sometimes I'll be having to just turn shit down. But I don't think I start too high, or I'll start too low. You know what I'm saying? I think by the end of my mix, it's low. But I think I start off higher because once I, you know what I mean? Once I compress that bitch and got sounds up here, now I'm turning down the, you know what I mean? The master will be up here, but the actual,
this time I really
go low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you been on mute. You ain't got no more questions?
Hey, fam, why is your shirt off? This was bad. This is bad, fam.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Like, I just had to show him off, man.
Oh my
All right.
goodness. I'm
All right.
gonna
Let me ask you this. Serious. Kids, wife, family. I know you said you got a wife. I mean, you got a girl. What do you think about the kids, wife, girl? Like, what do you think about family? Like, I told you what my belief is. I'm a peaceful farm ass. Like, sit in the motherfucking. This for all y'all bitches out there. Damn, I gotta cut that part. Start. I'm
Start over.
Hold on, no, don't say it. I gotta cut that part out. I'm the, cause me, I'm the type of nigga, I just want to be home with my girl, shit like that. Home with my lady and shit like that, a couple kids, you know what I mean? Farm ass type nigga with some land, you know what I mean? A cabin, something cozy. Just really treating the bitch right. Ah, damn, hold on, let me do it again. I said bitch. Hold on. I said bitch. Hold on, damn, I gotta treat my wife right, you know what I mean? I can get it. I get it though. All right, cool. Like, but yeah.
Your lady cool with it,
Nah, most of these bitches ain't cool with it. That's the only thing that make me like, what? All right, so yeah. What do you see your family life looking like?
I mean, I'm part of a village, man. I consider my whole family, like everybody I rock with, my village. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And that's my family. There's a lot of kids a part of it. There's a lot of other family a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Adults, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a village. I move with a village, like we talking about community. You know what I'm saying? I move with a community of people, and that's how I vision it. You know what I'm saying? I don't just envision just my household. This is everybody I'm attached to and how we moving as a unit. You know what I'm saying? As a community.
So you don't see? Do you see yourself having kids? And like
maybe at some point, but I'm not thinking about it.
We men and we black men. We don't stop. So we like we don't stop. I don't think we stop.
I'll tell you what. Yeah.
My grandma most definitely had kids when she was like 50, 60.
Yeah, my grandfather was having kids when he was old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
you see Young Fly status, it's like 60 something. Like, no, he got a brother that's 65. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. That shit wild.
So you ever see yourself shooting one of the bitches out?
You said what?
You ever see yourself
he said he don't
shooting
think
one of
about
them?
it.
Oh, he said he don't think about it?
Yeah.
Damn, my bad.
Not in the near future, no. No, I'm just trying to, there's a lot of shit I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do my thing.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
I'm trying to go see the world. I ain't trying to have nothing hold me the fuck down. You know what I mean? That's why I said that before. It's just like, everybody don't have the same freedom. You know what I'm saying? They just go out and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have that freedom, and I'm like, I cherish that shit.
Yeah, sure.
Eventually, I'd want, like, maybe have some type of offspring, man. But it's like right now, that's not on my scope.
Facts. We can talk about philosophy and just like, I don't even think. I think I don't know. I think everybody got responsibilities, and I understand. But I think like, if you being a parent shouldn't slow you down from chasing your dreams. They just that's an adaptation. I'm like, we are adapters as people. I think you can most definitely be a great father and still chase your dream 1,000%.
Yeah, I hear that, but it's also a lot of responsibility to have a whole nother life in here
for sure.
That you're responsible for, and you may not have the same freedom just to go up and leave. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I ain't gonna lie, I already told him my views. He said he think he gonna be raising my kids or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. He said he definitely taking the daughters. I'll give you the daughters. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving it to some nigga anyway.
But like, how many homies you know with kids?
Yeah, I know a lot of people with kids.
We at the point right now. We like early.
Are they free all the time to go out whenever they want? Exactly. I can go out wherever the fuck I want.
Facts.
So those are two different, you know what I'm saying? To my point. Not to say you wrong. Chase your dream. If you got, I'm not saying like, oh, you got kids, you can't do what you want to do. Like,
yeah. But just look around.
But it's just that's a whole nother responsibility. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's not you tied down. Like, if that's a real responsibility, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till I find my little bitch.
Shit. What's going on?
I'm telling you, I'm just gonna get that shit there. I've been telling you that shit. I was gonna get that shit there. Like, all the shit you talk about, I'm be like, all right, bitch, go do that. All right, I see you.
Wow.
And just do that shit. And he's like, what?
That's grimy.
No, it ain't grimy. You the mama. If it's like a baby. No. Because look, no, you gotta understand. Me and my dad, like, we got a heritage of we take care of kids, but you gotta understand, we the family that you'll see a real nigga do some real nigga shit, and then, all right, kids, let's go. And then that's how we rock. So as long as he can walk and talk.
And then break out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we good. But until he do that, and if he baby or nothing, all right, he's like, no, I can see that. And I can see my wife trying to take my kids. It's like, no, I don't want to be doing that with you. I'd be like, nah, nigga, you good.
Y'all are hilarious.
Like me, I think I'm gonna be the nigga like 5 kids walking around him. Like we'll just be doing shit. Oh, going to shows.
Hey, one of my homies got a lot of kids.
But then they just gotta know what's up. And they be like, they can't be on no whole shit. I'm hungry. We hungry.
we all hungry.
Shut the fuck
if I
up.
ain't hungry, ain't none of y'all hungry. You know?
Shut the fuck up with all that crying, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm real shit though. When I eat, you eat. I'm that type of person when it comes to kids. Like even with my little brother and shit. So
I feel it.
You see them niggas?
Y'all got kids?
Nah. I want a vasectomy, no cap. No cap. It's just like I got a lot of people I gotta look out for that are alive right now.
Nah, I got too many niggas that hate me. So I want you gonna see me for a minute, nigga. Start raw dogging all the bitches.
I mean, you gonna leave my motherfuckers hate you gotta leave your mark.
I know. You can leave the mark. They're gonna be like, man, I hate this nigga. I don't know why. I just want to let these niggas know.
Crazy.
If they kill me like Tupac while I'm early or some shit like that, best believe I'm gonna be around this bitch.
You're gonna have to deal with my
There's
baby.
gonna be a junior around here somewhere. Walking around this motherfucker somewhere.
They can't all be some hoes, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all.
Stop it. He got video content of who you are too. He ain't even need to see you.
Huh?
He's got video content of who you are. He don't even need to see
You gonna be
you.
like, my daddy was a real nigga.
Facts. Facts.
Nah, you gonna be like, he's a real nigga.
Shit.
Wait, you talked about the album though. It's gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm about to drop the album Halo Effect in July. I don't have an exact date. Just putting the final touches on it. I dropped a video last year. No, this year. Wait, yeah. I think it was this year. Earlier this year. Called Tick Tick with Elijah Day from Clear Soul Forces. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I'm about to drop that. I'm about to follow that up with a few albums. And I got 4 more albums in the tuck. So I'm about to just be flooding. I got like a bunch of beat tapes, so I'm about to just flood it.
I be hating. I looked at your shit. And I don't know. I don't remember specifically. I may be wrong. Get me if I'm wrong. But you wasn't the most consistent. Why is that? Like, I'll be so pissed at like niggas, especially niggas that got good reps and shit like that. Your rep is good. Nigga. I know you for your
I pulled
reputation.
some of my shit off of streaming. And I just kept it on Bandcamp.
You really are. Okay, you doing it.
Bandcamp. What's Bandcamp?
Bandcamp, this is direct to consumer shit. So you can stream it on there or you can purchase it from there.
So he make more money than all the niggas streaming because his shit is on Bandcamp. So imagine like you got to do 300 fucking streams for $1. His song may be fucking $5 each, and then you get 3 people to buy it.
Or you can let people name the price. You have a certain price, and you can let people name it, and they'll pay more than what you've been asking for. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So then that's like, to me, that's like the modern day.
That's the next wave for sure.
That's the modern day Manny Fresh. Like, that's how he was doing it out of the trunk and shit like that. He made a shit ton of money back in the day doing that. People thought that nigga was broke and all that shit, but he was making shit ton.
I mean, it's direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying? Like, these stream, like you said, how much are you making off of a stream? Look at these artists that are generating millions of fucking views and streams. How much money are they receiving to that? Where's all that money going? So the motherfuckers that ain't even making no fucking music. It's just the niggas that own a fucking streaming company. So you gonna get the majority of what the fuck of all my traffic and the money I'm generating, nigga? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people be showing off them Spotify numbers. And you like looking like you proud to like get your fucking pockets tapped, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers bending over think it's cool to get bent over, nigga. Like, ain't nothing cool about that. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Do it however, reach the people. I ain't saying not to get off platforms, but if you go to my Bandcamp, you'll see all of my shit. And I have like 8 projects on there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too, because that is a new way. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about the music industry. I watch a lot of podcasts on music industry.
Yeah.
So it's like basically it's a lot of rappers, a lot of producers, a lot of everybody. They taking their music off of Spotify.
Yeah. And off of streaming services because they're not treating us like treating the artists right. How are the artists getting a small percentage, but we're the reason why it's even the fucking
I ain't gonna lie, before I even judge shit, I look at shit at 2 sides though. I try to be a man to understand it. Because I see it like, on the other hand, you gotta think 100,000 songs, more than 100,000 songs just dropped today.
What'd you say?
More than 100,000 songs just dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have who can pay for that?
I'm talking about the traffic. Who's listening? Who's getting 1 billion streams? Nigga, Snoop Dogg has 1 billion streams and only got like 50 grand off of that.
Oh, he signed a fucked up deal. He signed Death Row and all that other shit.
No, listen to what I'm saying. On Spotify,
Yeah.
how is the artist that's bringing the traffic to Spotify getting a tiny percentage of what their traffic is?
He signed a fucked up deal.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's just any artist on Spotify. That's anybody on Spotify. You're not making money. You're making money for a fucking service that's just a platform for you to listen to music. You can listen to music on fucking all these other things for free. You can go on Bandcamp and listen for free. You can spend $10 and own that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Why are we over here willing, because it's the industry? Because this is the niggas with all the money? That's what motherfuckers are doing that? That's what the fuck people are doing. Motherfuckers, that's what Kanye be talking about. The modern day slave shit. Motherfuckers want to be slaves to corporations like Apple and fucking Spotify. And they brag about doing numbers on that shit. And it's like, nigga, you being raped. Who's cool with that? Like, let's be real, bro. Ain't nothing cool about that. Ain't nothing cool about signing it's cool to sign a record deal, motherfucker. You can sit there and get you some more exposure, but motherfucker, you can sit there and go on the internet and connect with motherfuckers without any of that. Without the motherfucker taking anything out your pocket and bending you the fuck over. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Real talk. The industry ain't your fucking friend. And it's been fucking over black artists since fucking jazz and blues and all of that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
Like, how you be talking about financial literacy, we need to be looking at the fucking entertainment industry and how the fuck they be fucking over artists.
Yeah.
Why would we be like, oh, I'm so proud of all this traffic I brought to Spotify and I'm not making no fucking money off of it? You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest shit to me.
Gotta keep that shit in the crew. Like, keep that shit in I get you.
That shit's just crazy to me. Like, it's a different space that we live in now, bro. Motherfuckers rather look like they doing something or feel like they look cool opposed to actually fucking doing it.
Cause I see the real niggas in it though. You don't see the real niggas in it though?
And what?
Like, I seen shit. I say it publicly. You know YB and Lil Bro?
YB and Lil Bro?
Yeah.
I'm not hip.
All right, but basically he an upcoming dude. And then I remember at the time, he just couldn't wait. His music was popping badly. He just probably just got started popping. I was shooting shit for him. And he's like, bro, I just can't wait. He's looking at his distro kid and shit like that. Cause he's seeing, he know he getting them streams.
Yeah.
He was getting and he wasn't even getting that much fucking streams. It was like 35,000 monthly listeners. But you gotta understand those monthly, he's probably getting a lot of streams.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, bro, it was like a couple G's and shit. So you don't think it's some people that's making money, making a living off that?
They're making money, but my point is that they're only making a fraction of what they should be making.
I understand.
Why should the platform that's just streaming my music? I made the fucking music. I paid to distribute the fucking music. You know what I'm saying? I paid to get it mixed and mastered. I created this shit. And I'm generating all these fucking streams and traffic for your platform. Why are you taking the fucking money? Because I'm driving down your street. It's your car now, nigga. Fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now it's your song. You gonna make all the money off of this shit? No. Just because I use your road to take my product somewhere, I might pay a couple fucking road toll fees and shit. But it don't mean, nigga, you gonna get a piece of my fucking thing I'm selling.
I want to ask you this.
You feel me?
Just looking at the future of the music industry.
All of that. You said what?
Just looking at the future of the music industry. How do you see this AI shit coming in? Because it's something, I guarantee it's something weird going on right now.
That's a good point. I like that.
With the AI, these streaming services, and these record labels, they around doing they finna fuck with each other in a major
all
way.
The labels just absorbed into one. You know what I'm saying? You see that just happen.
But what do you think these three are up to? What do you think they're doing?
I mean, the labels definitely are just trying to find a way how they can make money off artists. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find a way to keep us under their thumb. You know what I'm saying? Because artists are becoming independent. You know what I mean? Because it's so accessible just to put your shit out there and connect with people. They're trying to find a way to be the middleman for that. And that's what streaming is. You know what I'm saying? But AI, I think is dope. AI could be dangerous though. You know what I'm saying? Like for the voice shit. Because even the numbers, I feel like they using AI for the bots and shit now. You feel me? I feel like they have some type of AI just to fuck with your streaming numbers and all of that type of shit. Because if you have an AI just operating streaming and listening and clicking on shit, you can literally, you know what I mean? And if you can change your IPN and all of that, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways. I feel like AI could be used for good, but I also see like, oh, this shit could be used for bad.
Because even when we upload our shit right now, and when you see it, even on DistroKid, they got it on now. They say you cannot have Taylor Swift, like all these people, because I don't know what the fuck how these people are fucking with each other. I don't know how these three things are fucking each other, but I do understand that Spotify, they know y'all are faking these streams, but they said you cannot have more than 80% of fake streams or some shit like that. More than
the same
more than
that are like a part of that shit too. So it's just like
more than 20%.
Like Universal Music Group and what is it, Warner Brother and all them that got together. I feel like all that. I feel like that's their executives or who's behind a lot of Spotify shit.
You know what I think? This is like a theory I think just happened. I think if you put your music on streaming platforms, I think they have the ability. Like I think, listen, fuck, I'm gonna be public with this shit. I gotta record this shit too. Look, I think if you put your shit on streaming platforms or streaming services, you're giving the record labels, you're giving people the right to make AI with that song. That's what the fuck it is. Like
the moment it's out.
When you put a YouTube video out, they say legally people can do whatever the fuck they want with this YouTube video. You may get a percentage off of it, but they can do whatever the fuck they want off this YouTube video. I think AI is trying to come into this bitch and they trying to profit off of AI somehow with these AI people. And then I told him about this idea last night. I'm just mad I ain't got the money for it.
Oh, you talking about like visual AI shit where you're able to just use people's ideas?
Talking about voice. I ain't gonna lie, I've been blasting some of that AI Drake. That shit been fire, man. Better than the real Drake.
Dope to me. AI is kind of dope to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like
it's a good tool.
Huh?
Better than the real Drake is like OD, bro. Like music from people, from us, is never gonna be.
No, it's
nothing synthetic that's gonna.
It's not what you understand. It's a real person. He just took his voice and put Drake. I don't got the Drake voice. I don't got the.
Technology like that is fucking crazy. They're gonna be making Michael Jackson songs with a fucking generated Michael Jackson voice.
And I think they've been doing it for them, but I feel like the public knows it now. And now any kid on their laptop can fuck with AI now. So now they gotta really figure out a way. Okay, I think they figuring something out. And I told them this the other night. I think it's they gotta have a I'm mad I ain't got the bread for it though. The AI streaming service. So if you listen to a song, let's say you drop an album.
No. On my bad, go ahead. I don't cut you off. I'll say they have like an AI DJ.
AI DJ
on Spotify now.
I'm talking about streaming service. Like if you imagine Take Care of Drake, Take Care album. You want to listen to that, the country version? All right, I want the country version.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Nah, I want the R&B version.
I feel like we're headed to that.
Like that shit.
We're definitely headed to that.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a whole nother genre of music though.
You think
it's
so?
Gonna be AI music. Is what
AI music.
Because they're already doing that. You see how they're doing like the like Motown version of like Drake songs or Motown version.
That's what I'm saying. That's what made me think about it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a whole new genre.
So I think it's gonna be
how are they gonna?
Which version you listen to? Oh, I'm listening to the rock version of Take Care.
They've been doing shit like that, but it's a lot easier to do it now. It's like back in the day, there was this like y'all know what LimeWire is?
Not hip.
All right, that's how I know I'm old, nigga. Is LimeWire? You ever heard of Napster or LimeWire?
I think that was the first streaming service.
Yeah, it's not streaming, but it was pirated, so it was downloading shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to download shit, but it was everybody. That's how like Soulja Boy got big. He mislabeled his name or the name of his song, like a popular song, but it was his song. So you went to go find the most popular song and you downloaded it. It wasn't even the song, but it was his song. You know what I mean? So we used to download shit. What was my whole fucking point about this? What was we talking about? I brought up LimeWire for a reason. AI. Oh, so yeah, we talking about the voices. So I went to download a fucking like Snoop Dogg song, like Snoop and Dre. It was like, you know, Jenny Juice. It was a fucking cover of like old man like playing like some soul song like Juice, nothing but a G thing, baby. They had those versions, but now you can do that with the actual voice of Snoop on that motherfucker. Yeah. They've been doing it, but now it's just like to another level. It's gonna be like they were doing it. It wasn't AI, but it was just like a remix. But now it's just gonna be on a whole nother level that you can't even imagine. Because I'm over here using AI to make remixes when I'm DJing. You know what I'm saying? I can literally rip the stems some songs as I'm DJing live, bro. On Serato. I can take the drums and separate them and separate the vocals from another song and have that shit playing together, bro. It's fucking insane.
You know what I
It
hate?
changes the game.
You know what I hate? Michael Jackson, Any Are You Okay? There's a rock band that made a fucking remix of Any Are You Okay cover. And I hear that bitch more than I hear fucking the original version.
Really?
Yes. At least like at work. And okay. And like this fucking rock version. And I hate that shit so like it burns my fucking soul. I hate that.
We should shoot
Them covers.
We should
stop playing
it. We should sue the ice cream shop for reparations.
Stop playing it. I don't even like it's in the fucking like rotation of Spotify like playlist. I hate the fact that I'm listening to this adapted version more so than I am the regular version. Like, and as to say, like, I don't even know why that shit going on. I hope that shit don't go on with a lot of other shit. You talk about AI, like,
but they've been doing that shit.
Wow.
Like if you
covers, it's always been covers.
I'm talking about you talking about like they fucking over Michael Jackson.
They play more.
They fucking over Mike. They've been doing that. Now, imagine if you sign right now and then you make new music. They gonna play the shit that's giving the labels money more. Like they play Prince's old shit more than his new shit because his new shit that's getting him. That's paid for him. His old shit was the white labels.
I do feel weird about some of the covers. Though. There's some covers I be hearing. I'm just like, you didn't need. It's not better than like you didn't improve it in any way. Like I remember I don't know where the fuck I was at, but I heard motherfucking September. There's Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I'm talking about? September. Motherfucker, it was Taylor Swift singing that shit. It was terrible. This bitch, it sounded nothing like the original. It was like, what are you doing? Like you're butchering this shit.
Sure.
She's like, suddenly remember. Like, yo, fam, this is not the vibe. This ain't the vibe. You're disrespectful right now, motherfucker. You got a guitar singing this shit. No, stop this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I say it like this. This is for somebody. It's for somebody. I wanna ask you this it's kind of a funny deep question. What's the what artist? What's a GOAT dead artist to you?
A GOAT?
Dead artist. Because you know hip hop, we got a lot of, and I feel like our generation, we got a lot of young niggas dying early, so it's kind of fucked up. We got a lot of young dead, great fucking musicians that just died.
I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers I can't even probably think of all of them, but like,
what's it?
Rock for sure.
Yeah.
Big L, Big Pun. Shit, man. A lot of motherfuckers, bro.
I think mine, and it pissed me off because I hated that nigga when he was here. XXX.
He was dope. He had tons of potential.
Yeah.
He was probably one of my favorite. I mean, some of this shit was crazy, but he was one of the cats that I looked at when I saw his first video, that Look At Me shit. Yeah. I realized, I'm like, he used his biggest record to bring attention to like a real message. I thought that shit was dope. And when he hung the kid, the white kid at the end of the video, I knew exactly what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this nigga's a shock value, but this nigga got a message. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was hanging in the beginning of the video. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he ended up saying. And this shit, he was like, oh, it's an outrage about the white kid hanging, but what about the three niggas hanging in the beginning of the video? I was like, damn, this little motherfucker talking crazy. Yeah. But these motherfuckers are also from the South. They from Miami. It's a whole different fucking culture. Yeah. But when he to take his biggest record and then took it a whole different lane and the shit that he was talking about, he was one of them cats that I like. He was a student of like my age, I feel like, of my era. Whereas like he could rap on anything. He could rap on some boom bap shit, he could rap on some trap shit, he can rap on any type of beat. He can be hype, he can be calm, he can be any of that. That's what I came from, was like, nigga, if you can't rap on everything, you're not the best. He was one of the motherfuckers that where I was like, you know, his personal shit different, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with none of that type of shit, but the music, bro, god damn, Triple X was definitely like on his, he was gonna go somewhere else musically, dog. Like, I listen to that nigga. Like, trying to think of that one song, he like literally like sounds like 6 different fucking people on one song.
He got a lot of shit.
He was like, too afraid to cuff a big
prouder, pussy, prouder.
Proud cat owner.
Proud cat owner, yeah.
Proud cat owner is what it was.
I like that one.
That nigga went the fuck off on that shit, but he's literally like all these different flows.
He did that Eminem shit. Every 4, he just changed it up.
Dog. And that shit was fire to me. I was like, this shows you all the directions he can go. In like 30 seconds. Nigga, I was just like, yeah. You know what I mean? And then they hear sad and shit like that. They hear like, you know, everybody dies in the nighttime, nigga. I'm like, shit like that. I was like, this nigga was definitely on some other shit, bro. Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
With motherfuckers on a whole different level, for sure.
Would you ever have ghostwriters? Or not ghostwriters, I say writers.
No. I don't mind having somebody write a hook or some shit. I have people sing hooks for my songs. Ain't nobody moving my pen.
Facts.
No.
Would you write for somebody else?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So,
I definitely write for people. I've written for people. Like, I write for people when I'm making beats and shit too sometimes. I mean, I write the hooks or, you know. I mean, I don't mind like a recommendation. If somebody's like, yo, what you said right there is really dope. What if you said something like this? Like, I'll take recommendations and shit. Like, damn, that makes it even dope.
But not a whole song,
like
a whole song.
Hell
Like,
no.
but what if it was fire?
No.
All right, cool.
No, I couldn't put my name on it. I'd have to, you know what I mean? If we're collaborating on some shit, it's gonna be a different way. You know
what if I don't got a deep voice, so you wouldn't sound right? I mean, he just gave it to you. I'm dead serious. If somebody gave it to you like that, that's how this shit happened.
I mean, it is for a lot of people. I for a hook maybe, for a verse no. You know what I mean? For my verses, I have to write my own verses. That's like, you know what I mean?
Understood.
For me, at least, you know what I mean? It's just like, I take too much pride in my pen.
Let's do a little transition. I want to really talk about shit you got planned for the future, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm dropping the Halo Effect in July. I'm about to hit the road. I'm about to do a national tour. I'm about to hit every coast. I'm doing probably starting in the Midwest, and then I'm about to go out east. And I'm about to hit the South, and then hopefully by next year I'll be hitting in Europe.
How can people follow up, you know, with these things, buy tickets, you know, follow up with you?
You just follow my social medias, the Tru Klassick, TruKlassick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a website as well. You can go find all my shit up on there. I'll be posting all my stuff that I'm doing in advance. But I got a lot of music coming, man. I got like 4 albums in the tuck. Got multiple beat tapes in the tuck. So it's about to be time for that flood, man.
Any collaborations?
Hell yeah. There's one I want to say, but I got my first couple celebrity features, man. I just want to wait until I drop it.
I guess.
But,
Shit, I ain't gonna let you be my Tory Lanez. Hey, let's do a song. I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted to do a song with your ass for so fucking bad. As soon as Daniel said that shit, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Let me find this nigga. I couldn't find you, and then your music wasn't on streaming. I was like, this nigga don't even fucking drop. I was like, what the fuck? So you not even on my radar, but you know what I mean? I was so pissed at you. I was like, I gotta find this nigga. Mm-hmm. So then, yeah.
You go on Google or go to my website. That's the way. Like, go to my site. Don't go to Spotify. Go to my site. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, I'm about to put a lot of my shit back up on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally saw my numbers fucking decrease a lot because like it was just more traffic because I had so much music. I had 2 other mixtapes on there. I had 2 beat tapes on there, including the other album that's on there. So it was a lot more shit just to kind of just go through.
You an album person or a single person?
I'm an album person all day, but you know, I love just a good fucking song. When I have my favorite song, I listen to that one song all the time. You feel me? But when I find a solid album, I'll bump that album front to back every day. You know what I'm saying? But when I find that one song, I bump it. But I prefer a good body of work. You know what I'm saying?
You read any books? I do audiobooks. I'm an audiobook nerd.
Not the biggest reader. I got a couple of books that I like. You know what I'm saying?
What's the best book you ever read?
The shit that's most interesting to me is by Manly P. Hall. It's called Ancient Wisdom of All the Ages and shit. It's pretty much about just like he was one of the dudes that is like key in a lot of ancient knowledge being here today. He bought like thousands of volumes of ancient literature during the Great Depression. And then he had all his readers fund the actual research and writing. You know what I'm saying? So he has like, you know, his books are really dope to me. I fuck with him because he talks about Buddhism. He goes to like even like Hindu to.
What'd you learn from it?
I mean, it's pretty much about universal truth, about like different religions and like the origins of a lot of like the universal beliefs in religion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the metaphors of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like getting deaf.
So like talking about sun worship. You know what I'm saying? Where we're talking about Egypt. You know, when we talk about Egypt, that was the creation of metaphysics, right? Like metaphysics is like what's invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they called them pagans. These motherfuckers worship the sun. No, it's Ra. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Amen, Ra. You say Amen at the end of every meal, right?
Yeah, amen.
Right? So the sun was the original concept of God. They were like, you know what? There's something behind the concept of God that's invisible, something metaphysical. That's how the invisible God that we would like talk about today exists. You know what I'm saying? But it comes from like paganism. It comes from, you know, sun worship. You know what I'm saying? The sun gives life to everything.
Super segue, have nothing to do with anything. Hey, look, I'll never forgive you, white people. How the fuck y'all make everything in Egypt fucking white? Like, I never ever forgive you by that shit. I'm a filmmaker and y'all fucking get y'all niggas for that shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this camera one day, but I'm gonna get you niggas for that shit. All right,
But
cool.
we know the truth, though, man. We know the truth. Man.
Yeah, and you say, so basically sun worshiping. You know, the one thing that really like got me about it, the shits, is that everything, it's one creator God. They all believe in one creator God. So that was the one thing that got me. Did that say it in the book? That's the one thing I realized.
I mean, it depends on what you're looking at. I mean, like when you look at Hindu, that's like polytheistic. They originally were polytheistic in Egypt too.
I'm talking about creator God. It's only that one nigga that created it. I forgot his name. It was one, I think, what the fuck is, damn, what's his name? I don't even want to disrespect it. But it was something.
Talking about in Egypt?
No, it wasn't, I know they got a lot. They really, like, Indians, I ain't gonna lie, I love the Indians' religion, the Hindu. I think that's the most closest shit. Because it's complicated. Because I think this shit is more complicated than our little human brains can think. So I think the Indians, they own it more than us.
And they're all the same religion, even though they believe in different gods. Though that's the interesting thing about
all the same religion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
they have
that
different
too.
gods, but it's all under the same belief.
I think that's it too. I think that really took the nitpicking off of it, because I feel like most of this shit today, even shit, talk about the Warren Powell thing. I think all this nitpicking shit, I feel like it's so petty, because I think how we say amen. Why the fuck do we say it? Was a time when the Christians, like the Egypt, killed the Christians, and now we all just merged up together. It's like I don't.
But amen comes from Egypt.
That's what I'm saying.
Comes from like sun worship. So it's like you're talking about God. Why do you say you're saying your blessings? Thank you. Amen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that fell through from a black culture though, and like an African culture into a world thing. You know what I'm saying? But it shows you just, my point is the origins of just the word and the origins of the belief. You know what I'm saying? And the origins of the concept of God. You know what I'm saying? And how that shit ended up branching off into other religions and all that other stuff. But he kind of just talks about a lot of different like world philosophies, whether it's Buddhism, which like it's not really a religion because it's nothing like supernatural, but it's like the lifestyle and things, you know, it's nothing supernatural about it, but it correlates with science and it's really interesting. It's a lot of just interesting shit. That's the shit type of shit I'm into. I'm into shit.
You ever look at it?
Look at what?
The religious thing.
Not
you
at
never
all.
look into them like that?
Not at all. My brother's name is Amin. I'll say that. So I know the ending of prayer. I know like what it means like in itself, but I never looked into like.
You gotta get into that shit.
Egyptian
it's the like you ever see the Hindus, like, because the Hindus got it down so pat. They know when the humans, the golden era, you know what I'm talking about, the Kali era, the silver era, you know about all that type of stuff.
You talking about like the ages?
Yeah, the ages.
Like golden age, bronze age.
It's called the sagas, the Kalis, the Kagas, or some shit like that. It's the sagas basically. I'm just knowing the sagas. You know what I mean?
I believe so. I'm trying to follow you. I think
because they got the golden era. They say that's when they think the pyramids was created, and then
the golden age.
Yeah, the golden age. Then they got the other age where they say humans they fall, and then they got the other age. They say, oh, we had our darkest period or some shit like that.
I mean, the medieval times were in their dark ages while Africans were thriving. So it's like that's just a little like.
I think you're gonna have winners and losers, but I feel like.
I'm just saying, like society, like there's certain societies that were definitely thriving when motherfuckers were just having famine and shit. But Europe was like uncivilized, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers were like sleeping with like in barns with their animals and shit. That's why there's so much famine.
They still is, nigga.
I mean, but what I'm saying, like, but once, like, you know the stories of the Moors went through Europe, civilized motherfuckers, taught motherfuckers how to separate like sanity, you know, like I mean sanity. Being clean, you know what I'm saying? Cleanliness and shit, like keeping these niggas safe. Like that was just like but you know, But it's like, that's all historical facts and shit, you know what I'm saying? That like, civilization was created from here. Information came from there. Same with the fucking Greeks.
Hey, look at me like that, nigga.
All the motherfucking ancient
listening.
Greek philosophers got their information from ancient Kemet, you know what I'm saying, which is Egypt. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about these concepts of gods and, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about this is building blocks of civilization and things that we look at today when we understand mathematics and astrology and astronomy and all of this shit comes from that.
What you think about you talk about Egypt a lot. I think this whole thing is like the Free Palestine stuff. You following that? Following the Free Palestine stuff?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What you think about that? What's your opinions on that?
I mean, we're funding all that shit right now, man. Our tax dollars is funding that shit. It's just fucked up. It's a fucking genocide. And the world's watching it happen.
Nigga, don't look at me like that, nigga. Don't look at me like that, nigga.
Literally just looking.
Nigga, the way you looking though.
That's your conscience, nigga. What you?
Nigga, what? Wait,
You're wild, bro.
Nah. Niggas gonna hate me for that line.
For sure.
I can't even say that line.
No context ass line.
Huh?
No context ass line.
No, it has context.
It makes sense.
It has context, but every nigga that says Free Palestine is gonna fucking hate me.
Tell the niggas what you talking about.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Nah.
Exactly.
Nah, okay, fuck. I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch. No, look, it was a line basically in the song I wrote before I even met you. Before I even like.
This shit going. No, fuck it. This shit gonna go. I know how to wrap this shit up.
Nah, look. It's called. I said. I knew a nigga was a bitch when he said Free Palestine. Niggas always crying when they side die.
Elaborate.
I feel like it's just a regular war. The side is dying.
No, that's not at all.
That's how I see it. And then like,
that's why you need to inform yourself, bro.
And I'm a Christian though too, so I see it from a whole different standpoint. They fighting over some dirt, and I believe in Jesus gonna come with the promised land. They fighting over it. That's not even a promise in my eyes.
I think you need to inform yourself on the history.
So, I don't know. That's how I see it. Like I did.
You hear what I'm saying? I think you need to inform yourself on the history.
Shit, do your side of history. Inform.
No, what do you know about it? So, what do you know about the history of it? Like,
so this is what I know about the history of it. Fuck 1940s. This shit go all the way back to Moses. It's keeping it real. So you got to keep it like that. I done read multiple things in the Bible where I looked at it, and then they said a lot of specific things, and then I dated.
What things were so specific?
They said, God said, from here to here. Don't even worry about that shit, my nigga. Don't worry about that shit. Years gonna come by and it's gonna be war there. They're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. They're gonna be genocide, all that shit going on. Don't worry about that shit. We gonna win. You may see this part, they growing trees. Oh, they have this, they have everything right there. But years come, this is all gonna be desert and they're gonna be fighting over oil. He basically said oil. They're gonna be fighting over the minerals in the ground. And then you look it up today.
Guess what happened in Africa?
Guess what that spot is, though? No, it's a specific spot.
But what happened in Africa, too, though?
Fuck Africa.
But what happened?
You talking about...
It's the same shit that's happening.
What you talking about? What's in Africa?
Motherfuckers got depleted for their resources, their minerals,
their
resources. They also were Muslim countries, right?
Yeah,
and
some Muslim.
Who massacred all these people? Who took all their resources? Christian nations. That's real Christian. Like, and the same Christian nation that oppresses you is funding these same Jewish people that are massacring people that grew up there. And this by the same people that didn't even grow up there. You think a nigga from Brooklyn is allowed to live there over somebody that grew up there?
But I'm telling you, it go deeper than that.
But you hear what I'm saying? That's what's happening now. It's the Zionists that are running this shit.
But I think it's gonna be niggas running this shit. It's gonna be niggas losing. Like that's really what I think about it. Like I really think it's niggas winning, it's niggas losing.
I think it's way more nuanced than that. It's niggas definitely way more nuanced.
And then in it, I'm telling you, in these scriptures that I read, it was like these spots, and it was like, oh,
what spots though?
Number one, it was literally fucking Iraq. They talked about it. They talked about the war in Iraq in the Bible. I was reading that shit. I was like, oh shit, they on some shit. And then boom, the Egypt spot. What?
It doesn't sound very informed.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna get into nitty pits.
I mean, it's important. Shit up. Like that's nitting picking when you saying shit about people dying, being massacred. You can't just skim over and say shit.
Oh no, but
that's really disrespectful.
I say it like this though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a respect thing.
Because I know people out there in Jordan that are fucking being killed. Nigga, like.
But it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing.
You're being very disrespectful.
No,
that's why I kind of think my man's was like, let's just kind of skim over that. Like, you didn't need to say none of that shit.
Nah, it's a respect thing.
No, it's not. Like, the respect thing is also...
They fighting over dirt. They fighting over dirt.
They're not just fighting over dirt, bro.
To live in the dirt.
Dude, they're not just fighting over dirt. These are people that are having their shit taken and they're being massacred. Motherfuckers brought people in. Like, yo, come on in. Y'all can be here.
But you know about the Gentiles, right?
Like right here, nigga. It's the same shit that's going on in the States.
You know about the Gentiles?
The Gentiles, what's going on? Explain it to me.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Y'all worry about this shit today. I'm worried about this shit. Y'all don't understand. It's been, when the fuck was 2000? This is 1,000 years, like, a war.
Colonialism is what we're talking about, and people are dying over their homeland. Would you fight over where you from? Would you die for what you believe in? What you
Wait, I'm gonna tell you what my nigga said. You say
whether you win or lose.
Hold up, I don't give a fuck what they doing today. OG said, nigga, that they been selling that pussy for a long damn time. They just put a new name on it. Thought, which I call them these days, hookers. So I'm just saying, they may call it whatever they want to do today. This shit been going on years. They gonna find and
that's why it's important to learn history and so not let it repeat itself. That's why it's important, and not just go off of a book that.
But my book said, when I'm your age, they still gonna be fucking with each other.
All right. I mean, human nature is gonna be war.
He's like,
but you're justifying some shit. Is what it sounds like, nigga. That's not cool. It's not okay. Ain't nothing that like makes that shit okay. Oh, it's just a loser side. It is what it is. Say that until you see your fucking people being massacred in front of you, my nigga. Like, it's easy to say shit like that.
You know, niggas always crying when they side down. I'm gonna stand by that line. I'm gonna stand by that line. Oh my goodness. You ever been a winner though? You ever fought? You ever had a legal gun or something like that, and then actually have to do something, and then everybody looking at you like,
what are you, nigga? They're bullying motherfuckers that don't have a military. What are you talking about? But, nigga, you don't have a military, but you're gonna drop 10 fucking missiles on niggas? Like, what are you talking about?
But look.
And you laughing.
This the one thing I'm gonna say though. Yeah. This the one thing.
This whole podcast going left, nigga. Like,
this the one thing I'm gonna say though.
This fucking episode, bro.
This the one thing I'm gonna say.
I'm not fucking with this at all.
This is one thing I'm gonna say. If I step on your toes, and if I continually like,
if you're a baby, no, I'm not gonna kick a baby over, nigga.
You can't. Can you measure the get back
to a baby? If a baby is kicking a grown man,
if a baby, like if he doing that right now, but I can't be mad if he said stop, motherfucker, stop.
So
and
you comparing that to Palestine?
But if you call it anything, and you talk, hey, get your son. Oh, it's all right. Get him.
You're wrong to kick a child.
Get him, not kick him, nigga. I'm talking about get your son. Oh, I'm telling you, you gotta go overkill.
Cool. So
you gotta go overkill. I don't know. That's just me. That's my mindset.
So you can kill a child. It's okay. You kill a child because he's like a.
If it's like this,
a baby. I'm saying like it's weaker than
you. Can you measure the get back?
What do you mean?
Do you measure get back?
There's no real measuring of any of that because you'll never get back what the fuck you lost.
You don't measure get back?
You can't really measure get back. Real get back.
So you can't measure you can't measure they get back.
What are they getting back? What is their get back?
It is a point. Like even you gotta
You're not saying shit, bro.
No.
What is their get back? Where do they get what is their get back?
They get back. Okay, I'm gonna say this one.
This nigga is ignorant as hell.
Nah, I'm gonna say this one. No. I'm gonna say this one.
No, just stubborn and
damn,
cool, man.
The white boys did it better.
We had a white boy. He came in here. He was
how the white boy explain?
He was an Israelite, but like birth. It's like what he is. He was saying like he explained it, but it's like he's basically saying like, oh yeah, we went everywhere else, and nobody was saying that we could like stay there. So now we back here, and niggas saying like we can't stay here.
And that's the Bible shit. They've been saying that shit.
But that's not the point. I think he's saying everything happens for a reason. You're saying niggas are being murdered and it's wrong. like
communication. You the dude. You do it in the middle.
I'm just saying.
Nah, they said your communication thing was communication. You the nigga in the middle. That was a good way to say it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a good way. I went around the whole fucking word to say that. Yeah, everything happened for a reason.
You're wild, bro.
What?
Okay.
I'm dead serious. You can't measure the get back.